Go live. Screen says setting up. That way they know we're going to be intentionally live. Pop up the chat for here. You go here. You go here.
And buy scenery.
Bicentennial Man.
Oh,
Hi.
boy.
You ever see that movie?
I was just sorting out my... Yeah, I sound fine on the stream. We play in D&D stream, right? Keep playing whichever we're in first.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to Sindri in chat.
Okay.
Also, yes,
Good evening, folks.
to answer your question, I did watch it, and I regularly quote, whenever I'm doing comp sci work, I like you, I even understand you some of the time, but I'm not about to invest my emotions in a machine.
We're in the wrong chat, and I just realized that. I'm gonna move down to the D&D stream. I'm like, why is no one showing up on camera?
God, whiplash. Just, oh, my neck. I'm okay.
You got a donut on your head.
We all go nuts for donuts.
Don't! Don't!
I will probably not wear it for super long because my forehead gets sweaty. But how is everyone tonight?
I'm alright. And looks like Aiden's with us now, too.
Aiden!
Where us now, boy?
Sentry goddamn shipping.
Boy!
Alright.
Oh god, I've got Kratos.
Boy!
No.
Well, a couple of my people worship Thor, so...
Understandable. Who's this?
Kratos kicked the crap out of Thor, or was it just his sons?
Mitchell of House of L.
It's Mitch!
Oh, from the Hangouts call.
Yeah. Mitch. I can hear you, Mitch.
Awesome.
Sir Matthew,
Shepard!
What's going on?
have you heard from Lady Percival?
I have not as such. Have we attempted to connect with Sir James and got no result?
He usually responds to the ping if he's coming along, and he pinged to the response he did not.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Indeed.
Perhaps he is temporarily indisposed.
It is entirely possible that this time he is generally getting his food together and interacting with his father, so...
Trying to send a message to, Morgan as well.
Nice.
Ah,
I do remember Morgan posting earlier in the day that they were doing some tech support, troubleshooting and so forth.
Righto.
Well, it's time to take dessert off my head and eat my actual supper.
Oh, so, my good camera died,
is that
Matt.
a McDonald's bag? That's a McDonald's bag.
It's Burger King.
Oh, see, over here, McDonald's damn near has that exact same bag, except without the green.
Oh, that's curious.
Yeah.
Wait, are you in Scotland?
Huh?
Where are you?
Definitely not Scotland.
Oh. You had a slightly Scottish accent, either Scottish or Irish. I can't really tell much of the difference, but mainly just because I haven't had a Scot and an Irishman
You've got to be
next to each
careful,
other.
It's
Aiden.
only one.
You've got to be careful. What people from the Sceptered Isle you say that to?
You can say it to an
Where?
Englishman. You can't say it to a Scotsman. And if you call an Irishman a Scotsman, you will be hung at your nearest local Irish bar.
Yeah. Yes,
And
if you're
there is-
in the pub already, that's like a shortcut. You know, it's like, oh man, you guys all sound Scottish. Crunch. And you know, you'll wake
Well,
up
in
several
my
feet off the
fairness-
ground.
You're Irish, are you, lad? What part of Glasgow are you from?
In all fairness, I haven't had an Irishman and a Scotsman next to each other talking at the same time, so it's very challenging for me as an American who's never left the States to tell the difference.
As a person who was born not in the States, I am giving you this advice: should you venture over the border and across the ocean, just bear that in mind, my friend. It's like,
Yeah,
what?
basically, ask them where they are
Not
before
tell
saying, "Oh, you sound like you're
Scotsmen
from here."
that they are British. They are Scottish. Oh my goodness.
It's like telling a white man that he's racist. Shit will go flying, and it's the funniest thing ever.
Well, yeah, they usually need to hear it though.
Fair point.
I need a water. I'll be right back.
Water? Bring me the clear fluids. For I require them to live, and I mean the tequila.
Tequila?
My under 21-year-old ass. Where's the tequila green?
What?
What?
Did you say what's up with tequila green?
I thought the tequila was green. Granted, I don't drink, so I wouldn't really know much.
What is it? Absinthe is green. Tequila is like generally golden.
No.
It's absent even alcohol.
Tequila only comes in two forms. It's either like a gold bar or it is perfectly clear. One will destroy you in about 3 shots, the other one will kill you in about 5.
I am not an experienced.
These are
Absinthe,
facts, by the
actually,
way.
My HOTAS is the color of good absinthe. Let me put a picture of that in the. There we go.
I am not an experienced imbiber of alcohol, but I do know that the best tequila is made from blue agave.
Yeah, there we go. The color of my HOTAS is the same as blue agave, and you can see it in the general chat.
Oh. Huh.
Interesting.
Indeed.
Alright. Matt, my new camera died.
Your new camera died?
Yeah, the one I got, you know. But wasn't that like a year ago?
Well, shit, I
Oh,
hope
okay.
it wasn't
No, it's not
expensive.
super new, but
Oh.
still, it should have a longer shelf life than that.
Yeah. I think the wires got fucked.
It wasn't me. This time.
This time it wasn't me, bro. It wasn't me.
I decline responsibility for this arrangement.
It wasn't me,
Hi,
bro.
buddy.
I'm just gonna look up Logitech and go brand. Oh, there you go. A pro stream webcam full at 180p for $124.
There are better ones than that for that.
Yeah. When I read it all and then it said $124, I'm like, that's a rip.
I was literally just going to ask if that was expensive or not, because I know nothing about streaming equipment.
That's expensive
It's up there.
compared to options out there.
Yeah,
With Logitech, you're buying the brand, not the equipment.
Yeah. My webcam is Logitech, but I got like the Walmart Logitech, so it wasn't super expensive, and it's been doing okay.
Yeah, and mine is a Logitech subsidiary, not the Logitech thing. Costs about 40 quid less than the 1080 CWX19 model, which costs about 200. This one costs 40. This is perfectly fine. You don't need anything more than this. Unless you are, to be quite frank, a female streamer who wants to do beauty and makeup stuff where you require all the... I say if you... Drag streamers are a big thing now. If you do makeup and costume design and stuff, you might want it then, but honestly, if you're a regular streamer, people are going to be focusing on what you're streaming more than they are you, so...
Yeah, I follow quite a few e-girls and a couple of draggers on drag queens on TikTok, so yeah, I can see how they'd want to emphasize their, their good pour maintenance and so forth.
Indeed. So, what happened last game?
Oh yeah, someone get
We came up with a
separate.
plan. We have a fucking plan now, and then we had to immediately stop because we had a plan.
We were about to do progress, and that's when we call it.
And see.
How is my dragoon?
He's fine. There was just a lot of talk.
If you said he, it's definitely not fine.
What did I say wrong?
He.
You said he's fine. If it's a he, something went wrong.
Oh, yes, sorry.
The gender change.
We went through this dungeon in the Feywild, and we pulled the wrong lever, and some of us got gender swapped. It's a thing. No, sorry.
It really was a thing, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Gazana just became Gazan.
No, Gazana is fine. She is, to the best of my knowledge, still hanging out in Clix's vicinity, in one of his pockets, or atop his head between his pointy ears. I don't really have a frame of reference to demonstrate what that would look like, but.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
gestures to pointy ears. No, your Eric Cochran fellow was just really quiet last session, which, considering how overwhelmed he was the previous session, he may just
he was not happy. He was not happy at all.
Yeah. So what we eventually discovered was that the blade was horrifically cursed and in fact possessed. Erica the Clerica exorcised the possessing entity. We collectively destroyed it, and Elion the Druid managed to attune to the weapon.
Right.
So now we have access to its subtle knife-ish properties. Additionally, we planned a plan wherein we would take our flying minivan, shrink it down so that it could navigate through the pipework of the city, and then emerge closer to our target building, the Jarl's building, before then using the knife to slice through the anti-magic field and get to the other side of it. In the process of this, we had to figure out who would maintain the enlarge reduce mechanism outside the van so that it could be re-enlarged at the end. We decided that because my druid could wild shape and pass through the pipes as various animals, we eventually settled on octopus. He could just absorb those gloves into his wild shape, and then pop them back out on the other end, and then re-enlarge the van.
By the way, one thing I didn't think about at all is the druid shit, which is great. I love it. I approve.
Sounds good.
I was waiting for a but no, we're good.
Oh, no, you're good. I'm just like, that gives me another layer of things to think about later on.
Yeah.
In an evil, maniacal way, of course.
Oh no! Ow! You're so pointy. Hold on. Ugh. Oh my God, my beautiful old man. All right, yeah, so we came up with a creative solution our GM did not anticipate, and he may use it against us later. This is the way of things.
Tries the pingeth of Sir Percival once more, but it may require extra communicative powers on the face of the face of the book that I do not have access to.
The face of book.
My fellow does not read all that well, despite the fact he has calligraphy. He writeth the word, but knoweth the word he does not.
Carrots.
And Green Gables.
Oh boy.
Bugs Bunny. What?
Oh hey, I just realized it's only my character and my dragon that have names on this on this board.
My name. Oh yeah. On Roll20, you can see the names for the characters that you're controlling.
Yeah.
But no one else can. So I can see my characters' names. Leon and Clicks and so forth.
Yeah, which one is meant to be Clicks?
Hold on. I am not presently in that mood. But if you hold on one moment.
Clicks is here.
Okay, because she is with him.
Okay.
Probably.
Orbs of power.
I'm playing D&D, and I haven't even. Where's my character sheet? That's a good question.
Ah! Yeah.
Now, where does be the pen?
Bring out your dead.
I'm getting better.
Right, no change from last session. Last session was session 85. This is session 86. No change of reference.
What's that?
This?
Mm-hmm.
One of my many binders
Yes,
that
no.
are just like this. It's where I keep any logs of stuff that have changed, like one of my other sessions going on, just so that if I need to reference things like brand code designs or just simple medium notes and diagrams and stuff, I have them up.
Nice.
This is book 1 of 37 of the exact same type because I love this notebook. It's very robust, contains 96 pages unlike a typical 108 page, which is just lighter and easier to carry around in bulk. And I never usually supersede 80 pages, so it doesn't seem as empty. I hate wasting notebooks, but then I don't like mixing those things unless it's a binder situation. And I'm running out of shelf space for binders.
Okay, I understand hobbies, but at this point I think Shepard needs a professional.
No, you see, so one of my campaigns here is about to end after almost 3 years of play.
Oh my
I've got
god.
another one that's about to end after nearly 2 years, and these are all completely dynamic world sets that I set up along the way. But I also did management for a local game store. It's basically a Games Workshop subsidiary. Handling, managing, and processing regional homebrew and things like that. So I've got a bunch of stuff on there from some of our many character sheets for NPCs that we provided. We provided over, I think it was about 1,600 different NPCs that people could choose to involve in their campaigns, of all different race types, subclasses, architectures. Also, on my personal notes on specific builds and such, I personally have drawn up over 300 maps, and then I've got a bunch of maps from other people. I have a binder for each archetype and character that I've designed, and then I just have my notebooks for things in between. I am a serial DM and former manager of a place. Unfortunately, we had to shut down because of COVID, and it doesn't look likely that we're going to be able to open back up again because of losses, but there is another one nearby that's sort of taking on most of the players.
Well, that kind of sucks, though, but the place shutting down.
Probably recover in a couple of years, if I'm being honest, if we're being probable projections, because the economic outlast of this is not great for opening back up again, probably within the next 2 years. It's going to take a lot of public trust and stuff to start gathering in places as well, because your average D&D player is actually a sensible person who understands plagues well enough to not go out in them. Because...
Speaking of which, I had a cool idea for my world idea that the entire, the big bad evil guy would be like a super arch necromancer. So eventually it would just kind of devolve into like a last bastion of civilization, zombie apocalypse kind of thing, in the middle of a giant frozen wasteland, similar to Hoth, but has a lot more mountains.
Expressive.
I call the planet fucked because that's essentially what it is.
You have to like change that a little bit, maybe like
Fuked.
FOK apostrophe TD or TUD.
That's what I was thinking.
And let people catch up it in the middle. What was I doing here?
Oh, the same camera for $60. Sweet.
Has been.
So are we just waiting for people and looking at cameras?
I am.
It's been a solid
I'm
20
eating.
minutes.
Cool.
If someone here does have the Percival on the or access to the Book of Faces,
Alright, hang on.
might be good shooting. Let's see. Just make sure he's okay. Don't worry.
I think he's on his way.
Ironically, I have neither.
He just liked one of my posts a second ago.
The fierce leader, Percival.
At present, he is the only one that the Aarakocra approves of.
Not even Erica.
He hasn't spoken to Erica, but or rather, Erica hasn't spoken directly around or to him. He's got the fox that uses way too many words and who, in his eyes, has temporarily stolen his dragon. He's got the one that eats a lot and messily. Remember, they're very clean creatures, Aarakocrans. And then a bunch of people who are referencing things outside of his understanding and not answering his questions directly, so he's quite... Oh, and then he was stuffed in a box with a bunch of other people, and then he came back into the box after taking a moment and was immediately ambushed from the rear. So, presently, he's not enjoying his stay very much.
Welcome to Ugar.
I don't blame him.
I'm loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Strong. You gotta get a new webcam though. I'm not happy. There are barely any Logitech. Fucking.
You don't need to insist on Logitech cameras, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, what's your budget?
I don't know. I could spend $100.
You don't need that much.
I know, I said I could. But I won't. Probably not. I'm just saying.
Yeah, here you go. Currently the best in the 1080p range on the market, half of what you're already looking at. I know that's a long link, but Amazon.
Yes, Amazon. Correct. Someone posted a meme. You can just see it.
Someone did post a meme.
Soviet training backflip hot throw. Imagine this
Got
poor
you,
German
Lawrence.
child describing 19. This thing you see is fuck Chad Ivan. 360 no scoop your ass with a tomahawk while backflipping enough through a vodka in his system to kill a bear. A bear. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, that's pretty much
kind of the vibe that I'm having Buck go
standalone.
for, but you know.
It's kind of the best standalone webcam you can get, and it has an inbuilt privacy cover.
Oh, cool.
Indeed.
Thank you.
No problem. Its mic also isn't too bad, so if your mic does shut off, it's at least if your typical mic shuts off, it is at least understandable through the webcam, not sounding like you are having your head in a toilet while 20 feet deep in the cave, and you're already talking through a speaking spell.
Mom, something is wrong.
I'm buying it now. It's a good one. I like the specs.
Bear in mind, like, most microphones in modern day smartphones cost like $3, if that, to produce.
Yep.
And somehow we can't fit them into brick-sized webcams.
I know, it's kind of dumb. Alright, my order's been placed.
I now see Mitch's floor.
Yay, Mitch's floor!
Worship the floor, for the legends have sat upon it before us. Well, staring back at the wall, where many a great banger has hung, far before these walls were empty. Speaking of which, where's the banner of House Amelia? Is that not in this?
What?
Okay. No, it's not. How quaint. I can swear I have my banners and sigils in this one. Apparently not.
Apparently not.
Excusez-moi, gentlemen.
Excuse?
A situation has come up, and I must accompany my stepmom for taking the dog out and getting food. So I will either be late or possibly miss the session. My apologies.
That's a long walk.
Excuse me.
We'll come back when you can, bud.
Be safe out there.
Definitely.
Tell your stepmom I said hey, but not in a creepy way.
Tell her I said hey. in a
Definitely.
creepy way.
Wink. No.
Alrighty.
But yeah. Good luck. And if you can come back, great. We
Definitely, I will try to.
definitely be glad of yours and Buck's presence. As it stands at the moment, we are still waiting for 2 more people to ingress. So use what time you can, and if you can return, so much the better.
Yeah, and I'll have my phone on me, so you guys can like ping me and keep me up to date if you want.
Okay.
But I will not be live with you at least for the next little while. I'm not sure how long.
Okay.
Alrighty, sayonara, geeks.
Bye.
Sayonara.
So Mitch can hear us. Can you speak, Mitch? No, Mitch cannot speak.
Why?
Is your mic not working at all, or are you just kind of... Yeah.
Yeah, if you've been talking like for any of this time, we haven't heard you. I figured you were just doing a great mime impression.
Yeah, I thought you were just chilling. Yeah, Rick is very much strong and silent at times, so I thought that's what you were doing. Oh dear.
Nope, nothing. Did you accidentally... Oh, you are currently muted on Discord. You have pressed the mute button. The button.
The Buton.
If you look in the bottom left of your Discordian screen, there is a microphone-like symbol. It will have a line through it.
Discordian.
It may also be that his microphone is not connected, and that's what's coming up as muted. If you can't automatically unmute by clicking the button, Mitch, then try checking your video and voice settings. You may also need to unplug certain implements and plug them back in again, because that's tends to be what happens with my headset. Well, thanks for visiting.
Oh shit. Where am I?
Ah, there it is.
That face.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus? Where?
I don't know, probably in a cave somewhere.
No, he left the cave on the third day. At least that's what they told me.
Lies!
They also have 3 different holidays for his birthday, but you know. He just kept crawling back in there, I guess, stubborn little bastard.
Well, look, if the Buddha can be reincarnated...
Well, he still hasn't responded to my thing yet.
How quaint! And Morgan the absent is indeed absent. Perhaps lost in a bunny hole he is.
Don't... Ooh.
He would not.
If you call Morrigan a rabbit loud enough, they might show up and kick your ass.
Morrigan, rabbit!
Water balloons do.
Perhaps tonight is just the terrifying trio of 2 very runaway type don't like this situation people and 2 very let's remain and see what happens people. I'm sure we'll get a lot done.
Yeah, have fun being productive. I'm out.
I'm just gonna prepare all of my 5 different emotes of preening my feathers that I shall repeat every time. Which does returneth with the muteth of the mic. There is a cat behind your shoulder.
Meow.
Meow meow. And another cat between your ears. The cat behind your shoulder is gone. Now it arises. It's our Jack in the box.
No, Jack's the one on the table.
Oh, so it's a cat in the box.
Yeah. Yes, this one back here is Batty. Batface.
I thought by default all black cats are called Salem.
Well, that is, in fact, the default setting. But once you get them home, you're able to rename them. They're like Xboxes.
Huh.
Yeah.
Or my PC.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch lied to me. What a devilish being.
Well, yes.
Which
Slightly
is no
more
longer-
devilish in the Netflix version.
The Netflix version was just strange.
So weird! But I liked it. It took me for
I
a
realized what
ride.
they were going. Yeah, I realized what they were going for, but it was just. I think I would have enjoyed it more had I have never seen the original Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
I'd seen a little bit of it. I was aware of the concept.
Oh, I had only older sisters when I was younger, so
Ah.
I saw that. all of that, and very much grew in love with the cat that hated everybody. He was my spirit animal.
You're familiar, so to speak.
Yes.
Well then. Mitch? Oh, there you go.
And here you can't see you now. You've lost one thing and trade for another.
All right. Well, that's progress. Hold on.
Yes. Yes, we have made progress, which means we now have to stop.
It happens all the time with you guys. They're like, yes, we made progress. Oh, we gotta stop now.
Isn't Mitch in your basement or something like that?
No.
Lexi is a housemate, but I don't believe you've met her.
No, I have not.
They have decided that they don't show up anymore. Don't know the reason.
Yeah. I know she was going through some shit, like being wiped out from her work. But more details than that I don't know. Malkev, what the hell? Can you? Okay. Very, very edge of my screen.
Who's
See
a
where
cat?
this picture frame is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our little gray cat is standing on top of our upturned treadmill, our storage mode treadmill.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the first time I've seen her up in that particular spot. And she looks somewhat precarious. But she's also, like, chilling out up there, so...
It's all fun until the balancing fails.
It's true. I am going to try to get a picture for the wife, though. She enjoys feline shenanigans.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I hear you, Mitch.
Perhaps
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
I can hear you clearly.
We can hear you.
Again, can't see you, but arguably the microphone is the important part.
True story.
I'm working on it.
The visuals, they matter not, so long as the voice comes through from the heavens. Oh, speaking of which, my character's already been stolen.
What?
When she put that commission up earlier, Matt.
Oh, no.
Immediately on Tumblr, reposted and stuff. Someone already put it. Yeah, someone already like cut at the leg and like put a new background on it. I was like, oh boy.
People are such dickwads.
They really are. I mean, I personally don't care because the original's obviously there, but I just found it amusing how fast it was within like an hour.
Oh, Jesus. Well, I mean, stealing, like, published character pictures of, like actual professional D&D art is one thing, but like an independent businesswoman like Kat, like Christina, who had that work specially commissioned, ripping it off is kind of a dick move. That's a line.
It really is, yeah.
Hi, buddy. One second. I'm talking to your mother. Okay.
Woman, give me the affections.
Yeah, I mean, he yells at me to pick him up, and
Focus off immediately.
and then grumbles when I try to pick him up. Just like, oh.
Cats are
He
fickle.
just gets a little disoriented because he's blind. He can't see me coming. He doesn't know where I'm putting him. Hi, buddy.
All right. So, what do you want to do?
Well, I think someone should reach out to Percival. Morgan has an excuse for not being here because his computer is on fire. Percival is the only unknown in this situation.
Yeah, and it's weird that we've had no word from him at all.
Yeah, especially since he liked your post.
Yeah, he's on Facebook. It just may not be on Messenger. Yeah, he liked a memory I shared 23 minutes ago. And it was a pretty funny memory, so I don't blame him. If we're being completely honest with ourselves, doesn't Zac Efron sound just like a name from a Peter Pan?
Yes? The cat has buried your microphone in your beard, and now it is in your eye. Hold on.
Bless you.
Okay. Hello, nose?
Rory Williams?
It's not like I just did anything. Huh?
Oh. Hi, buddy. So yeah, let's give people 5 more minutes, and then maybe we can. The skeleton crew. I don't know. Sounds good.
That sounds fine to me. Whatever you guys want to do.
Okay.
Then I shall get my guitar and I will now be playing Wonderwall.
Is that what you want to do? Is play your guitar?
Not really, no, not even close.
Do
Of
it
all
for
the things I
meme.
could play.
The meme.
The meme. Become a meme.
For the memes, you say, live on Twitch TV and YouTube.com.
Mm-hmm.
Not allowed memes on these streaming platforms.
That's not true. Alright.
Although I would actually, if I had. Where's my capo? Hello?
I'm gonna get a little bit more food while we wait. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
There's my capo.
Yeah, disappeared the green. Into the unknown.
2 is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street, the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. But there are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all,
You're my wonder wall.
honestly, I do not remember the second verse, but
That's fine.
Hey, you did great.
It's better than any
I
of
have
us
played
here.
that since college. Like, how many? What are we in? 2021. That's 12 years ago. What is this?
I think we should rename this episode anyway. Here's Wonderwall, or wonder how we'll get through this wall.
That's it. This entire session is just going to be building C4.
Okay, buddy. Daddy's working. I'm gonna have to put you down.
I love how you call D&D working. I wish.
Well,
I was a manager of this.
I have a job and I have a calling. You know, I have employment and I have a vocation.
So I literally worked doing D&D and I didn't consider it work. First of all, precisely 1 minute before we were going to start.
I just got a message from him.
Yeah, he's
Oh, no.
Oh,
What did he say?
Yeah, I forgot I can do
yeah.
Discord from here.
And he's back.
He's forgot that you can do Discord from here.
where are you that you can Discord, Jim?
I'm at my dad's house in Casco.
Oh, cool.
I think A, there's less stuff in the neighborhood to share the cable with.
Mhm.
And B, my dad is not streaming stuff left and right.
Right. That
Does
does
your
make
dad
sense.
want to join?
I didn't hear an answer.
No, I didn't hear an answer either. Probably because he's turning on his webcam.
Working on it.
There we go. Would your father like to join us, Percival?
No, he's already gone to bed.
Oh.
Oddly
Well,
enough, I thought
we've
we-
had plenty of dream sequences. That shouldn't stop him.
No.
Mitch appears to be back in technical difficulty land.
Can you hear us, Mitch?
Mitch? I haven't heard him say anything in a while, and at least on my screen, his camera's just buffering.
Yeah, I didn't realize until you said he hasn't said anything.
Yeah,
for-
mine too.
Didn't we have a rough start last week too?
Oh yeah, I mean, we always have rough starts. It's part of our charm.
It really is. Technical difficulties up the ass.
Yeah, one of these days. One like possibly by the end
Never
of our
had- well,
possibly by the end of our
I was going to
first.
say,
Oh, sorry.
go ahead.
Okay, possibly by the end of our first decade on the air, we will know how to do this and do it consistently well. Sorry, Jim. Go ahead.
I was going to say I've never had technical difficulties up the ass, but then I remembered my colonoscopy.
Oh yes, yes. Oh man, good times. Well, no, I mean I wasn't there for your colonoscopy, but I also had a colonoscopy go wrong. So, yeah.
I don't know, for the entire first session, you couldn't hear me, first of all.
I can hear you
We
now.
can indeed. We have progressed.
Oh,
And the
yes.
guitar you wrote in on.
The guitar, I am going to make a skateboard guitar for a character, so that I can ride in on my guitar. I feel like that is a necessity at this point.
Okay. I am not one to stand between a man and his character.
Yeah, I've been waiting for Jim to come back. I wanted to tell you guys something weird that happened. I was watching Avengers Infinity War
Okay.
in the beginning, and well, I wasn't really watching. I had it on, but I was chasing the dog around, trying to make sure she didn't need power cords. And when I heard somebody talking, and I was like, "Jim? No, that's Doctor Strange." I Doctor Strange sounded exactly like Jim for a second. I don't know.
Well, that's fair. I am partway convinced that Jim is a Steve Ditko character.
Have you ever seen Jim and Doctor Strange in the same room together?
I never have.
Not if I'm doing my job right.
But, to my shame, I don't frequent that particular part of Greenwich Village.
Are you saying stuff, Mitch?
I think he's gone.
I can see
Yeah,
it,
he's-
but only intermittently.
Yeah, he's gone back to late 90s video phone mode, where it only shows a frame every, 10 seconds.
I need to buy that boy camera.
The phone of the future.
Yes.
Maybe I should buy 2 of them.
Get a rate.
So since the same actor plays Doctor Strange and Sherlock Holmes, shouldn't he live at 222B Bleecker Street?
He does. They worked that in. Yeah, they slapped a B on his address in the Doctor Strange film. The New York Sanctum on Bleecker Street in Greenwich Village has a B on its address. Just as a shout out to that. But they never did the thing where Robert Downey Jr. and Benedict Cumberbatch are facing each other and one of them says, "No shit, Sherlock."
And the
And they
nice
still,
thing is it can be either one of them.
yes, right? They still haven't gotten Johnny Lee Miller a role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Completed the trifecta of modern Sherlock Holmes. I was really hoping, along those lines, that Game of Thrones would cast Linda Hamilton as someone, because they had Lena Headey,
Mm-hmm.
they had Emilia Clarke, who were 2 of the Sarahs Connor. They just needed the original, and they would have had the trifecta. And no, and Psych has had every single member of the Breakfast Club except Emilio Estevez. Now, Emilio Estevez has come back out of retirement to reboot the Mighty Ducks. Maybe if they make a 3rd Psych sequel movie, we can finally complete the Breakfast Club. These are things that keep me awake.
Why?
Only during the day, I.
Yeah, but that's when I sleep. No, not really. But I, if I could be, I'd be nocturnal.
Oh, wouldn't we all?
No, Nessa wouldn't.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Nessa is Fire Nation, man. She rises with the sun.
Damn.
To me, circadian rhythms
And
are a
cat.
construct. What's that?
I am Cat Nation. I sleep in the sun.
Yes. The vampire I'm playing in LARP is a gangrel, and she has the ability to basically become any animal she's seen. And I wanted to have her curled up in a sunbeam at one point. Then I realized what a horrible idea that would be.
Just the
Oh,
moon.
that's nice.
How about
That's
the
nice.
moonlight,
Carrie's
man?
asleep in a sunbeam. Oh my God! Someone throw a blanket over this cat.
The moonlight, man. The moonlight.
They're sleep in a moonbeam.
Yes, right. Yes, reflected sunlight. Yes. I had a similar emotional response. I had just finished binging all of Buffy and Angel back to back, just like even alternating for chronological purposes. And then I started watching Bone. And the first few episodes of Bones take place at night. It's fine. The first time I see David Boreanaz walking across a golf course towards a plane crash or something in bright sunlight, I had this visceral clench in my guts. Just, oh my God, someone cover him up! Wait. It's cool. He's human now. It's not Angel.
And he looks good uncovered.
Sure. Yeah. His Twitter feed, he was a little right, but that doesn't change how lovely his chin is. Anyway, yeah. And I have these internal reactions to TV all the time. Like in Daredevil, Rosario Dawson was cat sitting. She gets attacked. Daredevil shows up, like kicks the door open, is like, "Are you okay?" And Rosario's just like, "I'm fine. And I'm like, "Oh my God, Matthew Michael Murdoch, close the door. You're going to let the cat out." And people on TV these days get too close to each other. I'm like, why is no one wearing a mask?
Yeah, I was watching the core,
Oh yes,
where the Earth's magnetic field goes crazy, and they have to drill
Yeah.
down to the center and
Yeah.
blow up an atomic bomb to fix.
yeah. Aaron Eckhart,
And-
TJ Qualls, Delroy Lindo,
Hillary Swank.
Stanley Tucci. Yeah,
But in the wind up to the going under the Earth thing, they're showing all these disasters around the world at famous landmarks because the magnetic field isn't blocking the radiation from the sun like it should.
Mhm.
There's this one scene in Britain where the pigeons are going crazy and flying this way and that way in big flocks and crashing into windows and scaring the people. And all these people are close together. Protection against the pigeons. It's like, it doesn't matter if you're out of the way of the pigeons, if you're all going to die.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. We have
Yes.
enough players. We're good.
yay.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Do we know where there are other two are?
no. Well, yes.
Monaghan, tech problems, Sindri, walking the dog.
Sindri will be back if he can. I don't know what's going on with Morrigan. I hope they're doing okay.
Me too. I just talked to them like hours ago, but we'll see. We will see indeed. We will use both their eyes to scan the horizon and see everything, and pierce into people's souls with it.
My
The
eyes
passive
aren't quite that
protection
sharp
26. With the passive protection of 26, I should hope so.
You don't just see them, you see their soul. Corona. I mean, what? Alright.
It's covered by Detect Evil, isn't it?
Corona? Yeah, sure. Detect evil. Ah, it's everywhere. He's so much evil. Remember when paladins used to get detect evil for free, and they could cast it so many times, but that caused too many troubles between players and all that, so they got rid of it.
Yeah, because one person in the group always has to play evil.
It became sort of crucial in 3.5 because if you tried to smite a creature that wasn't evil, your smite wouldn't work.
Yes.
Because alignment has been de-emphasized so much in 5th edition,
Which I don't mind at all.
No, me neither. Including, smite basically working on anything, so long as it's not immune to radiant damage. That becomes less necessary. And paladins still have kind of a spider sense where they can ping and detect extra-planar good and evil creatures and undead and stuff. But it's less about scanning alignment.
Cool. Alright. So you're in this giant, massive room full of training equipment and everything. Ethos is, his back leaning against the wall with one leg up, of course. Chilling. And you have a plan now.
Yes. Ilion is going to shrink the van from the outside, take the gloves to where we enter the water, and become an octopus, wearing gloves in the water.
Well, the gloves will be incorporated into the matrix of the octopus, so they themselves will not enter the water. But yes, essentially.
It is an octopus wearing gloves. I declare it a fancy puss.
I don't think you can wear these gloves because there's only 2 of them.
Octopi have 2 primary tentacles. It would make sense.
You mean arms?
Are they
or legs? We're not sure.
Oh, no, they're called arms.
Yeah, on octopi they are called arms, and on squids they are called tentacles.
Yes, because they're different.
They have 2 legs and 6 arms.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Squidward has 4 of each.
Yes, well, we don't take our character designs from Nickelodeon.
Just Sega, apparently.
Stoop kids afraid to leave the stoop. Yeah, a little bit.
Well,
little bit Sega, a little bit J.R.R. Tolkien. Little bit Robert Zemeckis.
At this moment in time, with all the splashing about of water and changing of shapes, the dragon would depart its way from Clix's waistcoat back to its birded friend, who would be looking at the water distrustfully, because A, shapeshifting isn't a thing where he comes from, and this weird situation has become yet weirder, and 2, water is not the sky. It is the opposite of the sky. It is not easy to fly out of, and he clicks disapprovingly.
You're not in water yet, though.
No.
Yes. The water is at some distance from here. We're asking you to ride in a large boxy vehicle.
Boxy but good.
Which is also not the sky. I'm not sure. We could probably leave the sunroof open.
Why would you leave the sunroof open? Wouldn't water get in?
Well, we want to close it probably before we go into the water.
Okay.
We have to get to the water first.
Fine. All right, we doing this? Everyone ready?
Indeed. I mean, so Mitch has left us, but I think so. Oh no, wait, Mitch is back. There we go.
Yes, his connection seems intermittent.
Yeah.
And sepia tone.
Sepia tone?
Sepia 3.0. Yeah, he's a little washed out for colors.
Oh, yeah. There's always one.
Like those old pictures where everybody's in shades of brown.
Alright, so. Are we ready to do this?
Yeah.
Alright. I heard one
Yeah.
Heard 2 yes.
Yeah.
I heard a 3 yeah. Bitch!
That counts as 4 because he's 2 characters.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up from me.
Alright.
We shall now communicate through interpretive dance.
Alright. So the van opens up. You all enter. When you all enter the van, it's bigger on the inside? You thought, wait, what? How unusual. But those who have already experienced this understand this.
Yeah, it's old hat. You walk into a literally transcendental space once, it's like you've been doing it your whole life.
Understand maybe pushing it, but accept is fine.
For the bird, this is but the second time this has happened, and the good Eileen had a Cochrane of the skies who, before this, had never known any kind of confinement, simply tucks his head under his wing and squawks disapprovingly for yet another mystic realm that is not his own.
Sorry.
You see,
Let's get line shift.
these gray upholstered seats. It basically has like a little aisle that you can walk down, and it can set up to. Was it? Did I say 6 people or 8?
He said 8 the first session.
So 8 people. That's what I thought. So yeah, it can fit up to 8 people, and you can sit. Let's see. I mean, if you really squeeze, though, you can get 9, but it would be very uncomfortable.
If we really squeeze, the Birdman will freak out.
No. So there's
He seems a decent civilized sport, so I'd rather not freak him out.
Do you know Invader
We
Zim?
have to.
Anyone remember
Not personally.
Invader Zim? There's a school bus. There's a door. Well, to the front of the bus where the driver and the passenger are. That you can enter. And in the middle of it is a pillar, and you see one of those glowing crystals humming and going wow, 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 wow. As electricity shoots down from it, charging this fucking van.
I mean, I'm not sure if this is a flux capacitor or an oscillating overthruster, but either way, it gets the job done.
I do not even pretend to know how that works. I'm just satisfied that it does.
Same.
The bird is just tucked away in the corner towards where the back doors would be, I presume closed,
Yes.
very much still squawking disapprovingly beneath its wing. Doesn't matter which one, just any one. It may alternate between the two from time to time. This is not the sky.
It's okay. We're safe here.
My feet are yet upon the ground. Nothing is safe here.
My dude prefers to move in 3 dimensions, so let's get a shift on.
So, who's driving?
Because he has the vehicle skill.
Okay. Rick.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Technically, either Clicks or Percival could do it with their jack of all trades, but not to the same extent. The bonuses would not be as good.
It would be much more comical and much less safe.
Indeed.
So,
vehicle skills are strapped to my back.
Elion, is that what his name is? Elion?
Yes. Yes. Elion Auroriel.
Perfect. Elion proceeds to put the gloves on, flexes their fingers, and proceeds to shrink, like closing a window in Windows. Not
I
closing.
mentally envision
Shrink.
them looking like a left and right-handed version of the Power Glove from Nintendo.
Shrinks it small enough. How small do you want to shrink it?
Matchbox size?
Yeah. Yeah, to the size of a Matchbox car or to the size of an actual Matchbox, whichever is...
Don't shrink them too small. If you lose them, they're harder to find.
It's fine. His perception is pretty good. His wisdom is high.
If you shrink them down to a tiny little like a tiny pinpoint, then that would be really hard to find.
Yeah, we'd have to beat the horn.
It's cool. Yeah, sounds are louder on.
Yeah, but also shrunk, that would be a higher pitched sound. The bird would yet again disapprove. More sonar again?
Ding, bong. So you shrink them down to size to a matchbox. You decide it's...
Yes. Small enough to get through the pipe. Big enough to be found again afterwards.
All right. Let's get this commenced. So I imagine Ethos is going to show you a way through the sewers and way through out to the Great Lake. You guys are following along, right? In the van, or someone picking you up, putting it in their pocket, or
The van flies. I don't see why we need to worry about being picked up.
I'm just saying. I'm just asking. Damn, the bugs are huge. Oh shit. Just. Oh shit. It's a big bug.
We're gonna need more. We're gonna need more wiper fluid.
The cat starts playing with the minivan. Just kidding. There's no cats here.
Not with all the birds. No.
Caw.
Can't have a cat going around eating your citizens.
Yes, because Avariel are fucking birds. Elven birds.
Just think how big the cats need to be to eat them.
They're like the house cats of fucking giants. Oh, Fluffy got loose again!
I'm reminded of the Sandman story by Neil Gaiman, The Dream of a Thousand Cats. The four humans changed the world by dreaming themselves as the apex predators. The cats were the apex predators, and were like the size of woolly mammoths.
It would be terrifying.
And all the humans dreamed the same dream at once.
Yeah. And once the
And when
cats
cats-
mastered, yeah. Once the
Cats can
cats
change it back
mastered,
if they all dream it. Yeah.
yes. Oh my god, I love that story.
But cats can't do anything together.
No. And that's the only reason why we're still in charge. Alright.
So, let's fast forward. You know, you make it through the terrible sewers. You make it out. When do you druid shape, Matt?
Presumably when we're about to enter the water.
Okay.
I can stay in that form for several hours, but I want to maximize my mobility in the meantime. Because the cephalopod form only has a 5-foot speed on land.
Okay. Mitch, give me a roll for your driving.
Get ready to read the hand signals.
What was that?
That was not a hand signal. It seems we've crossed into Latin America. Was this on the destinations?
Sure. Okay. $14. All right.
What was this? Ah, I see.
Not bad. So, you drive perfectly fine, avoiding anything in your way, bugs,
The wheels
people,
on the bus go round and round.
rats, you know. And you all make it all the way out under the bridge.
Once you get shrunk down,
Say again, bud?
We just lost Percival.
shrunk down to a certain.
Once you get shrunk down to a certain size, what?
I see his lips moving, but there ain't nothing coming through.
Yeah.
Like it cuts him off after he says once you get a certain size.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened twice.
Mitchell is typing. I'm gonna get
I'm
caught.
gonna get a coffee.
I'm gonna get a coffee.
Once it shrinks, you're gonna get a coffee. Understandable.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like you know, when you're getting on a plane, you wait till a proper cruising altitude before you know the nice ladies wheel out the drink carts.
All right.
Great.
So, you are now at the edge of under the bridge at the end of the water. There's not much room here. It's about giant cats being dangerous, but that was a long time ago. Okay. So you get near the edge. Ethos is there under his cloak and all that, stealthily making sure you two make it properly. He shows you the way. Notice this, I said the way.
Yes, I noticed.
Some people.
So I'm either a Mandalorian, a different Sonic the Hedgehog character, because I know the
I
way.
did not realize the Mandalorian was a Sonic the Hedgehog character.
Well, yes. If you refer to the Sonic X era of the animation as an isekai anime in which Sonic is the one transplanted into an alternate world, and you assume that this Earth takes place in a world in which the Star Wars galaxy was long ago and far away. You know, by extension, the Mandalorian would be inclusive within the Sonic the Hedgehog continuity.
Or Mobius could be closer to the galaxy far, far away.
No, it's true. It's true. Mobius could be a planet in the Star Wars galaxy. We haven't seen all of them.
Exactly.
Yep.
Star-Lord's dad was. I don't see why Mobius couldn't be.
Right. What? I thought that was Andromeda.
Oops.
Uh,
All I can imagine is Knuckles and those, and then a mask.
right.
As a Mandalorian.
Yep.
As a bounty hunting. Jesus Christ. He knows the way.
Yes. Okay. So, as discussed, Elion wild shaped into an echidna, into an octopus. As part of the process, he absorbs the subtle knife, he absorbs the 2 gloves, and all of his equipment is incorporated into his cephalopodal, and he will enter the water in pursuit of the van, which is, of course, submersible. Thus we shall spelunk the plumbing.
All right. Ooh, very close indeed. Awesome. You proceed into the water. Give me a spot check.
Who, Elion?
Yep. Actually, Mitch can make a spot check too, and Percival if they're riding up front.
All right. I have dark vision to 30 feet in the octopus form, and my perception bonus is 11.
How many square feet do you move in water?
My swim speed is 30.
Good.
For an octopus?
Yep.
So you can run times
Yeah, I can dash.
dash.
And if I ink, I can bonus dash. But I can only
Not a in-game thing, just a meta thing. That feels a bit short for an octopus, you know? They're like rather fast underwater.
Yeah, well, it's a small octopus. I believe the giant octopus can move faster.
They have a higher CR.
Yeah, the giant octopus has a swim speed of 60.
That seems more octopi-like.
Yeah.
Percival, give me a D20 roll.
Yes.
It's your perception.
Well, there's a 4 on the D20.
Well
For
done.
perception. That brings it up to 20. 18.
Impressive.
Expertise is a wonderful thing.
Expertise is a wonderful thing.
All right. So those who got 15 and above, notice a small piping that leads into the center, the small island, you could say. From pretty, you're pretty far away, just enough to get across the bridge. It's about. Diver does not see it. Okay. Diver, I hardly knew her. Anyways,
And we lost our niche.
yes, that's why I kind of paused. Like, Anyways, you proceed to point it out to Mitch. You're like, oh, he's right. Oh, they're like, he's right. It's right there. Rebooting Discord. Sorry, that's fine. You proceed to see the pipage. It's pretty small as you make your way over there, but enough for an octopi to get in, of course. I can't hear you, Matt.
That's because Matt muted himself.
Sorry, my fault. By the rules, a small creature can squeeze through a tiny space, but I imagine that's even easier for a relatively boneless creature like an octopus. They are famous for their contortionism
and their lack of good drumsticks.
The chicken kind or the musical kind?
Yes.
I mean, either. Yeah.
The answer is yes, Matt. Do you have to
Both
ask?
are a tragedy.
What's that?
Do you have to ask? The answer is yes.
Oh God, Buck is dead! He's dead! Oh, the
Who
bogler
let him
came
get
back
out
to
of the-
life and gutted him!
Get him in the van, quick! We'll take him to a
Oh,
medic.
he's bleeding all over the seats! We need
My
Harvey
feathers!
Keitel!
My feathers!
Hi, guys.
Hi, Aiden!
Howdy.
We, just a quick catch up. We hopped in the van. The bird is sulking in a corner with his head under his wing. The druid is driving. We've got some pipes around us, I guess.
The rogue / fighter / barbarian, Rick, is driving. The
TARDIS van.
The TARDIS van. Look, if it's good enough for Irish Wild Time, and the druid has taken octopus form and is following along behind, slithering, but not dithering, through the pipes.
And fortunately for Rick, the van steers like a brick.
For a brick, he flew pretty good.
So welcome.
Mitch is muted and deafened.
Yep.
Well, that sounds marvelous. Have I just been napping in the back of the van the entire?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ate so much food,
Yeah.
you're like food coma.
Nice. Kind of like what was the guy's name from Lilo and Stitch? It's the really
Jumbo?
he was the bounty hunter charged with.
Gantu? The big shark-looking guy?
Brought to you by Heatap.
Or the chubby guy, the mad scientist with multiple eyes, that was Jumba. The guy with one big eye, that was Bleakley.
Oh, we're talking about Lilo and Stitch. It took me a
I think
second.
It was I think it was Gantu. Gantu,
Yeah,
the shark-looking dude.
Yeah, the shark-looking dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Gantu.
Yeah, in the second movie, they had like a van thing, and he was like, "I'll be in the back of you."
Yeah, they gotta cram him in the trunk. Yeah.
Yep. Basically.
Oh my god, I love Lilo and Stitch. It came out on June 26th, because 626, which put it right next to my birthday.
Ah.
And I essentially considered that film a birthday gift from the universe, because it was just, I felt so seen.
Ohana mean
Nice.
Ohana mean family.
Nobody gets left behind.
Yes.
Okay, so are we running from something within this van?
No.
No, not right now.
We're running towards danger.
Yes. The octopus is following you,
Oh,
but
okay.
you're
I
not
thought
you're not
we were
like
like
looking
running
in-
away from.
Yeah, you're not like looking in the
Oh,
rear
okay,
view
so this
mirror
isn't like
and seeing
end
the
of Treasure Planet.
No, yeah, you're not looking in the rear view mirror and seeing the octopus behind you crawling along and going, must go faster, like in Jurassic Park. No, it's the octopus is supposed to be there.
But he is larger than he
Okay,
appears.
good.
That's true.
The octopus is your friend, well, your acquaintance, I should say, for now.
Elion, yes.
Elion.
Friendly, yes, but perhaps not officially a friend.
Doesn't matter. You're a librarian. I like you.
And likewise, most assuredly.
I don't know how you can talk to each other, but okay.
I've never
Personal
knew
cast speak with
octopuses
animals.
could have that accent.
I like you.
I like it a lot. Anyways, you make your way through up the pipe. It gets kind of tight at certain points. You know, like doing your best squeezing and squeezing through. Because you notice there's resistance, you know, in this pipe. The water seems to be pushing down on you. Make me a strength check.
Right.
That'd be based on the octopus strength, too.
Yes. Oh, not giant octopus.
Giant octopus.
Oh, God.
Oh no no.
Yep. Definitely don't have proficiency in athletics.
I have +0.
Um,
+9 in athletics.
9?
But you are unfortunately inside the van.
True.
I got a 3. I rolled a natural 6, and his strength modifier is -3, so that's a total of 3.
Okay. All right.
Hang on, where's my?
So this
Hold
is
it,
what
hold it,
happens.
Go ahead, I've been anointed with the holy oils.
Jesus Christ. So you get
Catapulted into the sewer, aren't we?
you feel like something push as you are pushed downward and tumbled, and it hurts a bit. Squeeze. Ow, that has to hurt. It's like, yeah, and you're pushed out of the pipeline.
Ow.
Take 5 damage.
Oh, okay.
Bludgeoning.
How much damage does the small octopus have?
Well, if we're doing max hit points, Nathan.
That goes on the average.
All right, but our characters have max hit points, so
Yeah.
would my wild shape also have max hit points?
It goes on the average in the book.
Oh, okay.
It's just-
And I am no longer in wild shape.
Well, there you
Were
go.
we in the van also catapulted?
No. Actually, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because he was sort of...
He pushed straight into the van, tossing the van around. You guys go kind of...
No, I was behind them.
Oh. You were behind them. Never mind. No, you guys are fine. You cut right through.
We lost
but I
our
am-
octopus.
Make a perception check. See if you noticed it.
Oh, they're noticing whether I've been removed.
Much better. 19.
Yeah, you noticed he disappeared.
Last time I only got an 18.
You look back for 1 second, and he's gone.
Ilion. Some sort of cross current must have caught him, which is weird in a plumbing system.
Yes, he got pushed out, and he's not in the pipes normal sized. He's in the lake normal size. Oh, good. I knew what you were thinking, Mitch.
Yeah.
I just got worried. It's fine.
Can we go back and get him?
Spinched isn't good.
Would we even know?
Percival knows.
Right.
Because he saw
All
it.
right. As I am ejected from the
Unlike
pipes,
some people with ominous.
as I am ejected from the pipes, and from the buffeting, reverted to my Avario form, and now kind of bobbing in the water with soaked wings. I will cast Freedom of Movement on myself.
Okay.
Use another bonus action to revert to octopus form and re-enter the pipes and follow them.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Let me look up something.
How much does your octopus self weigh?
Hold on. Unclear. It's a small beast.
I'm wondering if that would be covered by Mage Hand.
Google the actual weight of an octopus.
Okay, cool. So, as you guys, I don't know, you probably stopped and went to go back. Suddenly you start to see this octopus pushing through the pipe again.
Yeah.
Matt, roll me perception. He's rolling me perception. Aren't you glad you saved?
22 perception.
Yeah, you notice the van coming right up into you, and stop yourself in time to not run over the van.
A la Spider-Man with the train.
Yep. There's a suction cup born every minute.
Cup. Bottle in a cup. Bottle in a cup. Sorry. Anyways.
I mean, if the van's not stopping, aren't we still going to hit it? Or was he coming up behind us and didn't re-enter ahead of us?
You were about to enter intercourse with each other, and he was moving, and you guys move faster, and once you make a corner, suddenly there's a octopus that needs to stop, and you need to stop. It was almost a head-on-head collision.
We stop.
That's the question. Mitch, make me a roll! Driving!
would it be stupid of me to like try to jump out and like?
Yes.
And like,
I'm just gonna say yes. You don't
I
need
mean,
to
we're in a
finish
raging
it.
torrent of water, and we're shrunk into micro size. So the answer is still yes, no matter what you say. But I'm
Yeah.
curious if you want. Sindri Kushepan has left the. Hey, Leanne. Oh, Dungeons and Dragons has a message.
Yeah, it's probably more along the lines of 8 pounds.
Sorry. Fair.
And if you jump out, you'd be this tiny little thing coming out of the van in a pipe.
Delectable. I'll stay in the van then.
Yeah, unless underwater is one of your favorite terrains, I would.
Oh, is that just like a big sewer, and we were just kind of driving along in a minivan.
No, yeah, you are driving along in a minivan, but underwater in a pipe full of water.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, we are currently Mario Brothers.
The Ara Cochrane is not happy.
Yeah.
Like, there is no part of him that is curious about this in any sort of adventuring type of capacity. He is popped something he doesn't know, buried in a tube full of water, under a lake, in a box, where he cannot spread his wings.
All of this is
The
far from
bird is
Sky.
displeased. This is far from Sky. Ne'er before has he ever been further from Sky. At least in the cave he had like a few feet of hovering. This is not home.
Nate,
Just a
can I roll something to friendly pet the Erica?
You will have your hand removed.
Are you gonna really try to do it? Is that what's going on?
Okay, but since Shepard is vehemently cranky,
Vehemently cranky? That is my natural state of being. Yes?
Shepard or his character?
Both are correct. This is far from Sky, and I report to middle management in real life. This is very much correct on both platforms.
I'm so sorry. You were cursed.
Oh, yeah.
Curse. Anyways,
Roll animal handling with disadvantage.
you guys stop. Yeah. No, let's see that actually. Do it. I want to see how bad you are.
okay.
I want to see how bad you
let's
roll.
choose my slightly less.
Slightly less. Interesting. Papa, can you hear me? And we'll be right back with these messages, kids. Jesus Christ. Alright, we'll see how that goes later.
Do we have any messages? No messages as of yet.
No messages. Aiden's having trouble with chat. It's probably their connection.
Seems
And Mitch is probably having trouble because his connection.
Oh no, he's taking the dog to the toilet.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right, doll.
But one of us is keeping up with important puppy news.
Okay. You make your way, and then you start to see light as you pierce through water. and into an empty part of the pipe, and you see light, just a dim light coming downward, and you see shadows above you where the bars are. As you get closer and closer to that, the light gets brighter. And hello, PH, delightfully sorry in advance.
He's saying, "Oh, delightful," because he's lagging out.
Oh. And you can see the drain, the pipe that it connects to with the bars going across as the van pushes its way throughout the top of it.
Nice.
The octopus, as you get through, break through the water, you notice the grate of the pipe up there as you keep going. You attempting to push open the grate?
I mean, between my natural contortionism and freedom of movement, I may simply be able to push through.
You're not tiny enough.
Okay.
That's a small grate.
It is.
Oh, great.
The match car van could fit, but they barely made it through.
All right. What would I need to roll? Investigation?
No.
To
athletics or acrobatics.
I'd argue you could use acrobatics for this.
Yeah, you can use acrobatics or athletics.
I use
well, what is it I'm doing?
You're trying to open up the grate so you can get through. I thought you understood that.
I did not.
Theoretically,
that's why.
Yeah,
that's why I wondered what the role was, because I thought I was taking a look at what the grate looked like and could then formulate a response.
Something that you gotta push open that it's on top of the piping.
You rolled a 13 on animal handling. You weren't audible. Does a 23 hit you?
Yes. Yes, it does. I should know.
If a 23 does hit you, take 1d4. Where's my 1d4? Because I have no strength modifier. Okay. Take 3 damage.
Yeah. 7.
There you go.
Try again.
I seriously can't apply an intelligence check to any of this?
No.
Okay.
Intelligence would also make sense.
Why?
Why? He's trying to figure out a way to open a grate with his several arms and such.
It's heavy for him.
A good knowledge of physics can measure your reasoning and ability to perform in such a manner that would
he
allow
just
you
got
to...
it.
14.
He just got the roll. He only rolled low. You managed, was there 14 to before you couldn't get it because it kept grabbing onto an edge part of the marble. As you kept pushing, you gave it another fair push, and you pushed that sucker out and carefully place it to the side. Do you put the grate back?
Sure.
Okay, so you put the grate back down. You are in a big kitchen. and above you is a sink and a mop to the side.
Are we getting out the van now, or is this just something he notices?
All of you notice. You can't really. If you want to get out the van, just note you are all tiny.
He will. Okay.
You notice like tables and wooden tables, a knife on a counter was knives and cookingware, meat tenderizer, very old-fashioned stuff. So it's a bit dark in here. Mere candlelight only lights up the room.
Given that my mobility out of water is supremely limited in this form, even with freedom of movement active, I'm going to use a bonus action to revert to Ivariel shape.
All right.
Then use prestidigitation to ruffle the water out of my feathers. Proceed to move through the kitchen somewhat trepidatiously to see where we've come up in the city.
I'm sorry, what was that last part? That one didn't sink in.
I'm trying to find out where we are in the city.
City?
In a room with a mop.
Yes.
Yeah, we're in a room with a mop, but presumably that room is part of a building. Where is the building in relation to
Presumably
the Jarl's Palace, which is where we're going? Yeah.
Presumably it's in the Jarl's Palace because that's what the map led us to.
See, I thought we were coming up to the anti-magic field outside of the palace and carving our way through it with the subtle knife. That's the plan as I understood it. That if we've already gained ingress, then so much the better.
Yes, there is a mop bucket. It's in the corner.
We're invested in this mop, okay? Its family, its background. We need to know where it came from, where it was made.
Well, no, there's a running thing ever since the first episode of this particular thing where interrogation techniques generally involve a mop and bucket. So, Captain Griswold, Rick the Brick, is possibly inquiring as to its nature for souvenir purposes.
Interessant.
Alright, so there's several big tables and where pots and pans are located and things like that of that nature. A stove where that's off right now. How you plan to resize these people?
I'm not planning to do it in here.
Okay.
I'm going to, since we don't need to investigate where we are in relation to the tower, I'm going to try and find a room in the tower that is sufficiently capacious to contain a fully resized van.
Are we purposefully no longer streaming on Twitch, or was that an accident?
I think that was an accident.
Twitches just went down.
Which is twitchy.
Indeed.
That's
2
weird.
minutes ago.
Oh, it's back up now.
How quaint.
Interesting. Alright. Do you have any stealth?
Do I?
Yes.
I do not have proficiency in stealth. However, I have decent dex. And I have one more second level spell slot I could use to pass without trace.
Okay. So, you look through the...
Yeah, I will cast that on myself, and everyone within the van, because they're all within 30 feet of me.
Sweet. So no tiny van.
The van has become big.
No, the van is still small but invisible.
Ah.
Has disappeared.
All right, I got a 22 on stealth.
Nice. Mitch, drive. Droll, drive. Driving roll. Your proficiency, please. Wow, nice. Holy shit. Nat 20. I won. Yeah, you did. I won at driving. I did the things. I won. I am the driving boy. I am the driving boy. When you need someone to what was that for?
Never you mind, good sir.
No, there's a roll and I see it.
It is my I have been doing my own tables for insanity. My bird is not quite free of his claustrophobia.
Let's see. Well, you got a 28.
Misplaced my D20. Where the fuck's he going?
Yeah, 28. Good for you. You are not going crazy yet.
I will start playing a song and casting Calm Emotions.
Oh. Matt, there's a door in front of you, the wooden door, with a little window that you can open. See if you can see if someone knocks on the door or anything.
I'm going to listen at the door.
Okay, give me a perception check.
15.
15, okay. You don't hear anything beyond the door. It seems quiet.
Okay, I will cautiously open it.
You open the door. You notice a small hallway, then stairways leading upward in a spiral. Stairway. That's multiple.
One second.
1 second. 3 weeks later. Two hours later.
Alright, so, yeah, he's going to proceed up the stairway, beckoning for the van to follow him. see if he can find some sort of dining
Space.
room or ballroom or heck, a conference room that's big enough to hold a van.
Going with the
Conference
conference
room?
theme.
Not again!
None of conference rooms on this arc.
You've done that already.
Sorry, did you give me a roll?
No.
Okay.
So you make your way upward. It has a nice. It's made of stone stairs with a nice carpet under it, because of course. Where do you think your money goes to? You make your way upward.
Your tax dollars at work, Ilya.
Yeah, it's for interior decorating, apparently.
You know, you see some nice candles lit and everything, and you see another door, another small hallway that goes to a door. It's a nice, elegant wooden door, white, with some gold trim.
I will again listen at the door.
Make that perception check, baby. Baby.
That's a nat 20 for a 31.
Nice. You do not hear anything.
Okay, I will attempt to open the door.
You open the door, peering out. You see a well-lit room with a long dining table with several chairs down it, especially the nice chair at the end of the dining table.
Is there sufficient space in here with the table in the way to expand the van?
If you move the table and the chairs over, yeah.
Okay. All right. He will once again use ritual casting to cast Tensor's floating disc and move the table out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And once this is done, he will again don the power gloves and resize the van to its more conventional proportions.
Now, let's have a look at it. Who are you playing as right now? Is it Erica? Who's the druid?
Elion is the druid.
Elion is the druid.
He's multi-class. He's also a librarian.
Well, librarian is his background. He has the sage background, he
Unlocked.
He also has one level of wizard.
That wasn't quite right. Where is it?
But the van has been restored to proper humanoid size, so feel free to disembark.
Mm-hmm.
He will also take this moment to summon his familiar Gwendolyn, who had been dismissed earlier, and have her perch on his shoulder.
How high are the ceilings in this room?
The ceilings they're fairly up there. I'd say a good 30 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
With a chandelier.
Looking up as the doors open and Rick goes out, the Aarakocra bolts straight 20 feet into the air.
Quite understandable.
Tons of space. It's a nice big white room with gold trimming and the fancy golden chandelier. It's the nice wooden red table with the beautiful soft wood on the floor, glistening with the varnish that they put onto it, and it just the artwork on the walls are just elven in nature. Man was his hand in his pocket, and then two people that one in royalty with a nice little a crown upon their head of a male, and a female with a crown on her head, and lovely elven outfits.
I don't think my brain caught all of that. You said that's a painting, right?
Yes. These are
we
paintings.
didn't just somehow miss an entire family of elves.
No.
Leading their dinner.
Yeah, they come in to eat, and I've dumped the table on its ass, and they're just like, "What the fuck? Oh hello. We're having tea unconventionally today."
Gotta bring out the guests. Hang on, we need room. More guests already.
Is everybody out of the van?
Yes. Everyone is out and
Puck
proceeded.
pops the trunk open and just falls face up onto the floor, staring at the bird flying around.
Oh yeah, I am not still. I am doing laps.
And Buck is counting.
Damn. Erica will be the last
May I
one.
have the gloves back?
What?
Leon, may I have the gloves back?
Oh, by all means, by all means. I hope I utilized them with sufficient dexterity, but I'm quite glad to be rid of them as a burden.
I will take them. I will shrink the van back down as long as everyone's out. Put my bag of holding along with the gloves.
Thump, thump.
Everyone is definitely out.
And now you have more room to fly around in, or at least fly lowish without scraping your feet.
We'll have great difficulty getting this bird back inside that van. A net and several ropes may be required.
Alright, tie him up!
Will
Maybe
you
get
do it
some...
for a Scooby snack?
I was gonna say, give him a snack, like some seeds.
Where's my
All right. Elion casts Earthbind.
Yes.
It's just cruel.
Okay, so I'm a little unclear. Is this van also aquatic?
Yes, it is submersible.
It's just a
That's kinda
beautiful
awful.
flying TARDIS van.
Yeah. It's land, sea, and air. And,
Space.
It's powered by PIM particles, and if we hook it up to the time orb, it can hypothetically DeLorean as well. So that's pretty cool.
It goes 88 miles per
Are
hour.
we sure it's
Yeah,
not a big
yes.
yellow school bus with his face on the front, driven by a redhead?
No.
No, but
Not
Miss Frizzle,
currently.
Miss Frizzle did survive the time war.
Nice.
I wrote the 10th Doctor for years on a Tumblr, and someone once sent me an ask saying, "Don't you feel inadequate with that blue box when there's this lady driving around with this school bus?" And completely not answering the question, I had the 10th Doctor simply respond, "Wait, Frizzle survived the time war?" And that was one of my most popular posts of all time. Just that quick response. Just absolute confirmation that Miss Frizzle.
The fourth
human.
wall has been broken.
Oh yes. Who needs a fourth wall anyway? It's not like it was a structural wall.
The fourth wall is broken. You took the load-bearing wall's load away from it, and that wall decided to just walk away.
That's like 16 walls.
At this point, the entire set is just like, nope, gone, and just walks away. It's kind of like when Will Smith pointed out the fact that he didn't have any ceiling, even though he was really rich in Freshman's Bel Air.
Where's all our feelings?
There's a bit in
Yes.
DuckTales, the DuckTales reboot,
Ooh.
where they interact with like some magical forces, and the show gets transformed into a sitcom temporarily, and the only one who realizes it is Huey, and he's trying to point out the fact that they're in a sitcom, and he's like, "So, while you guys were cleaning up in here, did you happen to notice the fourth wall?" Like, hey, what's wrong with you, lad? Of course there's a fourth wall. And he's like, "Well, have you ever looked at it?" And then they all kind of turn at once to look at the camera, and their eyes just go huge. Just like, "Oh, shit!"
Nice.
And then it cuts to show what they're seeing, and there's a studio audience who's staring right back at them, going, "Oh crap, they see us." And it's just the most freaking beautiful meta moment. Just, have you ever looked at the fourth wall? All right, sorry, go ahead.
Okay. Mitch is checking for traps. There are no traps, Mitchell.
There are no traps in the dining room.
None whatsoever. Okay. With everyone out, you see two doors, one to the left and one straight ahead of you.
Back the table back to the center.
Okay.
Oh, sensor floating disk.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Well, I endeavor to leave a place better than I left it. Better than I found it.
Is that another roll there? Oh, perception. What do you look?
Trying to find the way out.
There's two doors.
One of them we came in, presumably.
Well, three doors.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot about the one you came in from. My bad.
31?
The one behind you is the one you came from. The one left. Yes, you have, Mitch. One to the left and one to the right. The one... No, not the right. One in front and center of you that where you where you facing the other door that where you came from is in a nice auburn color door, and the other one is a blue colored door. It's a nice I say almost babyish blue. Listening to the auburn door. Okay.
I'd be at the other one.
Make a roll. Perception.
Sky blue door.
Okay. 27. You listen to the auburn door, and you do not hear anything. You also, Alwan, do not hear anything. You're listening to the door, right? Alwan?
Yep.
Is it Aluvian?
I'm listening at the other one.
Okay. You do
It's
not hear...
Aylwin,
It's
which if you
Aluin?
want to break it down, Aylwin, it's I will win.
I will win.
Hey,
That's just
And I'm
typing
currently
something.
trying to win at finding him where to sky.
Gives the thumbs up. All right. Do you enter the doors?
If he's going through that one, then sure, I'll go through this one.
All right. You see a nice big room, massive, nice marble floor, several chandeliers, It looks like it goes up about at least a good 60 feet. This one. The lighting is just beautiful and golden, and the marble switches between black and white with that gold sparkly inlay. With the nice little swirls in each tile. And you can obviously tell this is a dance room. There's a stage with instruments of all sorts.
Well, now that I have yet more space, I ascend. And I wait for the others to follow me through.
Elion
I
will
look through the door.
also. Go ahead, Jim.
I follow Rick, see what he's found.
Well, Rick is barring the doors.
Yeah, Rick is leaving that one, preparing to come through the one that I opened.
And yes, you can.
Okay, I'll enter the ballroom then.
You enter the ballroom. Just a lovely room with a stage for whoever. Chairs on the sides, so if you get tired or need a break, so you can sit here. The nice upholstered was white and black design. Well, one chair is like upholsteredly was nice white. One chair's not black, and they kind of alternate back and forth. They got a little theme going. There's another door on the end. That door is black, with gold inlay. It is all the way to the other left. What?
I assume this one is white on the inside.
The inside of what?
The other side of the blue door, I think, will be white.
Oh, yeah.
Side,
You're looking at the other side. Okay, the other side of the blue door. Sorry, I don't know where I didn't hear that. All right, cool. Yeah, it is white. With golden inlay and all that.
I glance around the walls for any useful architectural features, murder holes or spy windows or coat hooks or punch balls.
No, you don't really find anything. Give me a perception, though.
$19.
19. You don't really find anything of that nature. But then, suddenly you knock just right on a wall, and you hear a different a sound than you were looking for. Like, it's lighter.
Any candle holders or anything nearby that could be a trigger?
There looks like there is a candle holder next.
I'll carefully try twisting it or pulling it forward or pushing it back.
You struggle trying to push it back or forward, and then you notice you take off the candle, and then the door, a door starts to open. Where you were knocking on.
What is on the other side?
It's a hallway made of stone.
Made of
Ordinary
stone.
everyday stone?
Yeah. Nothing fancy.
Nothing distracting like the ballroom floor.
Nope. How do you proceed?
We want to try the secret door?
Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. I've seen this one. The Fire Nation have a train.
As it would make sense for a royal personage with clandestine dealings to incorporate hidden passageways throughout their palatial dwelling or workspace in order to facilitate said clandestinity.
Do you think it's likely to lead somewhere useful for our purposes?
I suspect they would not have erected the passage were it not to connect someplace useful. I do not know, obviously, whether it would be useful to our purposes, as you say.
I suspect it is less likely to contain guards, at least.
Indeed. Or at least one would hope.
Let's explore it.
All right, you all proceed down the hallway.
I'm the last one in, and I put the candle back and step in before the door closes.
All right, let's pop the candle on and rush back in. The door closes behind you. It's very dark in here.
Spell.
Yep. I mean, you have night goggles too, if you know.
Yeah, but not everybody else does.
Oh, that's true.
One of us seems to have claustrophobia.
You proceed.
I'm not sure the light will help, but it's probably better than whatever goes through his head when it's dark.
The bird has dark vision, so he can see fine.
The more you know.
Indeed. Although, only 60 feet. How long is this tunnel?
Well, you're about to find out.
Oh, fuck.
As it turns around and kind of goes down a bit, then up.
It's not Buck, it's Rick. I push him in front of me. I see my other brawler barbarian fellow he's called Buck. So I'm not gonna go oh Buck. I'm gonna go oh Rick. I'm just gonna stand behind Rick because he's a big beefy fellow. My bird is only like 5 feet tall.
These are the facts.
If I'm gonna be confined, I'm going to have a shield.
So you make your way down. You notice it ends. It ends. You notice it just ends.
Does it end with a little peephole in that wall?
No.
Does it end with a secret door?
It might. Give me a perception check.
23.
23?
Yes.
Okay. I heard 3, and I'm like, wait. Does he mean 20?
No, I cannot physically roll a 3.
So
I can physical roll as a 3.
you poke around and you notice a brick kind of just... That doesn't look right. It's a bit lighter than the other ones. So you proceed to push, and the brick wall starts to slide open into this nice, fancy room. It was... what do they call it? Fuck. It's like an office. A nice little office. Yes, with oak and just a lot of brown and blue that really complement each other. It just gives it that aesthetic. Like, oh yes, this is my study room. Nice chair, and was a
When I
upholstered
study things that arouse my
interest.
interest.
Upholster was red, a quill and a thing of ink on the table, a book, and then just shelves was books.
Well, at least there's one decent room in here.
Indeed. And Elion will proceed to sort of browse the spines to see if there's anything interesting.
Mainly like medical stuff, history, stuff you've read before.
But an exceptionally curated collection, nevertheless.
You notice one book called How I Did It.
Can I see that one?
Certainly.
You browse for the book. It's just a story about someone resurrecting a giant man that ends up terrorizing a town.
Nothing about a Jarl and an emperor and an empress.
No regard that took an arrow to the knee, apparently.
What are you doing, Mitch? No, that's... I win.
It's a very barbaric way of shortening it, but I was just tapping back into the window there. When you tap back, it goes ding.
Ding!
Although, I do have to make a
ding,
movement because as I go to the floor, my dragon reappears from my back upon my head, looking around. And I do too, because books are something I know, and the bird is a bit more at ease.
Lavender got me a full military harness and bungee leash for Rogue. That's amazing. And Rogue is his dog.
And
Who's apparently good at stealth. Like many rogues.
Indeed.
Rogue One?
Has not yet stolen Carol with Danvers powers.
So, yeah, it's just a book called How I Did It, and something about some giant green creature terrorizing that he made out of dead people and all that. You know, there's this one quote that goes, "It's alive!"
I will put it back on the shelf.
It was kind of funny read, though. You know, the Igor character, its hump would move.
Yes, I imagine that it would appeal to a young audience.
I know you like references, so...
Is there a desk here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there anything in the desk?
yeah, I was going to say I want to investigate the desk.
There's a couple scrolls and, like, a map of, Ugarth and, just, you know, quills and ink, a message about a curfew at night, something about like a warning poster about the freedom fighters, basically, of this floating island.
Is it of a picture?
No.
Ah, too bad. I wanted to draw a mustache on it.
And then there's those are the two top drawers, and then you get to the one of the bigger drawers, and you can't unlock, you can't trim it. There seems to be a lock on it.
You say can't.
I can't, because I'm law-abiding. Anyone feel like picking a lock?
There are no laws in Sky. Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, I could. The bird has lockpicks, or rather long metal shivs on the front of his vest. If someone would like to ask if he could give it a go, I'm sure he would be delighted to do so.
And what is Rick up to?
Rick is trying to search around the library, which I will give him his role in a bit.
Said,
Owen? Do you think you could open this locked drawer?
A lock? Have you tried breaking it?
I was hoping to be more subtle than that. Not leave lots of signs of our having been here.
Perhaps with the shinies. I'll be fine. Where is my sheet? Here we go. What kind of lock is this? I would like to investigate it.
It's your normal keyhole lock.
Nothing magical or strange about it, good sir.
Do you have detect magic?
I mean, I have a I have a good arcana. I don't have detect magic.
No. You can't tell if it's
Nothing
magical.
particularly strange. Good.
Or not.
ba-da-ba-da. So,
Percy has detect
so
magic.
I will do.
Watch for traps. 16? Is that your roll?
That is indeed.
Okay. You get in there and pick around, try to disable it, and then you suddenly a spray of acid goes right into your face. You take 8 damage as it proceeds to burn your face.
Lovely. I flap my wings wildly and fall back, screeching and squawking, very much displeased by this development. The ground is cursed. I wish for only sky. I take into the air, and actually, I'm gonna do myself on this one.
Neutralize the acid.
I pounce straight up into the air with my flapping wings. The ceiling is quite low, so I probably bounce off of that, and I am very much displeased with the entire situation.
Elion will do his best to join you in the air and cast a prestidigitation to remove any residue of the acid off of your feathers. Just
So now my feathers are ruffled and I crash into the ground. Lovely. This bird has went from traumatized to okay to traumatized with pain.
Anyone else want to give it a go?
Erica, could you see to him?
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see. Too late. Eric wants to try to catch if it's feasible. We have athletic. Oh, is it not? Cool.
It is not feasible. But the attempt is greatly improved.
He's about to try to catch you, but he's a little too late. His arms are out. Like, oh well. There goes that.
That's a far better attempt.
May I make an attempt to break down the door?
What door?
The acid door.
oh, it's a drawer on a desk.
Drawer, not door.
I thought we were opening a door.
No, drawer.
Rick also has thieves' tools. They could do a cooperative check to pick the lock, giving one of them advantage.
All right.
I suspect, look on the traumatized bird, that Rick would be the one in front.
Drawer. So who's picking the lock?
Actually,
Clicks pick locks?
yes. Yeah, Clicks has one level of rogue.
No, Olio needs to win. Let's see him go at it again. I'll walk him through it.
Alwyn is very much distrustworthy of the lock, its contents, everything and everyone around it. Percival, the one person who had been kind to him so far, is now a madman who guides him towards pain and treachery. He is cowering in the corner, very much not pleased with this situation, and his pet dragon is still floating in the air above, wondering what happened.
Yeah. He might need a win, but he also might need a smoke break. So I'm gonna take a swing at this one.
Pep talk.
That's a 30.
All right. You go up to it, crack your fingers, crack your neck a bit, and just... That was easy.
Pretty sure Alwyn loosened it for me. What were we looking at?
A drawer. Do you proceed to open it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I gotta roll an attack against you. 20.
20 does hit.
As a needle hits your face.
I've been attacked by a hedgehog again.
4 plus 5 plus 7, 11. Take 16. One's piercing, one's poisoning.
Okay.
It's a needle just ah! And the needle was only yay big. It wasn't even that big.
Yeah, it still sucks though.
That's a poison and it damages you. Okay, everyone out of the way. As Mitch gets in there, everyone out of the way. Are you moving out of the way?
I mean, I guess.
Mitch goes up to it. Okay, everyone out of the way. Kick down the door. What door? Drawer! Drawer! Drawer!
It's a desk, Mitch.
Right. I break the desk apart with my bare hands.
Well, there goes the subtle approach.
Yeah, you can turn into a bear also?
Bear. I mean,
Oh,
both
right.
apply. Give me
You can,
a...
however, have naked hands.
Give me a strength check. Unless you're just going to make attack, straight up attack, then do that. Okay. Oh, strength. Okay. So, the drawer goes flying out. Hits the fucking wall and shatters with the contents that roll onto the floor. A glass bottle that appeared to have a red liquid leaks upon the floor with several scrolls, and it just freaking stains the scrolls really badly. But you notice another bottle.
It's probably a bottle of crabs.
In the bottle, you look at it, there's a key. Very tiny key. Mitchell takes the desk and throws it against the same wall.
A 35 definitely hits. What kind of damage am I taking from a desk?
Well, on the bright side, it's not sneak attack.
It's a 1d6 plus... Oh, shit. That's a 6. Plus whatever Mitch's attack.
I think he was rolling athletics to flip the desk.
He did.
Not an attack roll.
But he was against the wall.
He threw it at the wall that I am against.
Yes. So what's your attack bonus? Your hit bonus? Your strength? Mitch. +5. Cool. 11 damage. You weren't paying attention. No, just...
I wasn't paying attention to a bed drawing discs.
You just... Don't worry about it. So take 11 damage there, Shepard. I'm displeased. Oh, poor Shepard.
He doesn't need a fucking win. He needs a therapy session.
That's what happens.
People said they'd help him get home. He has now been locked in a box, sent underwater, pulled out, hit with acid, hit with a desk.
There's not adventure without someone getting hurt.
Rick, do not throw discs at other party members.
You did notice.
Yes. I am all for healthy displays of emotion and muscularity, but the emphasis, of course, would be on healthy.
So now what? Broken desks on the floor, injured party member.
I take the bottle with the key.
Take the bottle with the key. All right. You have possessed the bottle with the key. Da 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 da.
Prestidigitate the red stains off the scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the scrolls.
Can you read demonic?
Oddly enough, no, they didn't teach that at finishing school.
Can anyone in this room read demonic?
I have comprehend languages as a ritual. I will cast that.
You're busy with a desk on top of you.
I mean, I speak Auran. If it's a demon from the plane of air, or a deity from the plane of air, then I'd understand that dialect. But that might be reaching a bit.
I believe he's referring to Abyssal, which I do not possess, but I can possess it temporarily by casting comprehend languages.
I will start getting the desk off the Birdman, piece by piece.
That's fine, Mitch. How long does that take?
Comprehend languages.
See.
1 second. Casting as a ritual obviously adds 10 minutes. So yeah, just 10 minutes because it's an action spell. I make sure that I am touching the scrolls as I cast comprehend languages because I am. That's a requirement for the spell for me to be able to read languages. And then I'll read my way through.
It seems to be a summoning circle of some sort. No, a portal. It's more for a portal that opens a gate to hell.
To the nine hells or to the abyss.
The nine hells.
Oh, all right. So it's a language in abyssal, but it's for summoning devils.
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's curious.
I would have gone with unpleasant myself, but
From a cosmological standpoint, metaphysical standpoint, these two creatures don't usually get along. Why would they call someone to their doorstep if they're mortal enemies? No, all right. Anything else, or just all the pages contribute to the one topic?
Yes. See.
Okay. All right. So yes, it's a methodology for summoning demons. Excuse me, summoning devils, but it's written in the language of demons, which makes it really. I would like to study this further. I don't wish to exploit it by any means, but being able to copy this into my spellbook would be most intriguing.
I have no need for it. In fact, would appreciate not being around such.
Oh, certainly. I'm merely looking upon it from a standpoint of erudition and learning. Being able to understand these forces so as to better oppose them.
Just be careful with your intent.
Certainly. My intent is pure knowledge, but I know that there are lines of morality that should not be crossed.
While this is happening, Mitch, you are searching for doors. You got a 35. You notice a book that was kind of out a bit. You pull on the book. A door where the Eric Cochran was standing suddenly appears and his head falls backwards a bit. Your head hits the stone wall, the stone ground. It's like, oh!
Hey Rick, make a strength saving throw. You score a 13 or below, you are going flying. Kiss your dice.
Maybe needs a new pair of slippers with spider climb.
No, you're not. Well, yeah, technically.
Well, yes, but actually no, but yes.
Yes, pretty much. Nope.
Okay.
Oh no, add your strength. And I think you got a +5. So that's a
Yeah, you got
16.
plus 500.
It's a strength saving throw. So if you're proficient in strength saving throw, also add your proficiency.
See.
Yeah.
Less than
It's
you
very
are.
almost blood. Your clothes and hair are ruffled as the dragon puts two and two together that everything you touch seems to result in pain for its master and hits you with a repulsion breath, albeit its tiny form does not do much apart from agitate everything that you are wearing. Before it flutters back down to me, and I just remain laid on the ground, thoroughly defeated in morale at this point, wishing to go nowhere, see no one, for this is not Sky. This is not the promised lands of air and wind and freedom. This bird is just broken and sad.
I can promise him.
Erica will cast Cure Wounds on the Eric Kraken. Kraken, damn. You will be able to heal 15. Because Erica's got maximum heal. I don't have to roll for that shit.
I have a little bit of health back.
All right. So Elion will fold up the scrolls with the demonic incantation on them, real small, and tuck them into his spell book, which is a Moleskine notebook.
Mm-hmm.
And replace that in his pocket. He'd already had the notebook out, so he could cast comprehend languages as a ritual spell.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. So. Now it's going to be a little harder, given that the mean desk is in lots of chunks right now. But do we have any idea whose office this is? Have we gotten any notion about that?
No.
If I look up from this floor at the door that is over me, will I see any sort of perhaps plaques or anything on the outside wall that would discern this?
You do not see anything.
One of the items I found was a proclamation, so this is either the Jarl or a secretary of his.
Well, see, there you go. Hopefully we're on the right track.
Hopefully this key was part of the right track.
Yeah, good call.
Excellent. You're proceeding down the hallway.
Yes, that is what I'm. I pick myself up after declining this cracker, and I investigate new place to find Sky.
You push away the sides of the desk. Everyone, there's splinters and just a mangled mess of pieces of wood and things like that because of that 35. He rolled a 35. I'm like, oh, that's going far. It's like something out of a fucking anime when an orc rushes in and just, oh! Look how strong
at the time that Blockbuster threw a couch at Nightwing. Good times.
And you proceed down the hallway.
Oh, wait, no, that was Impulse.
As you proceed down the hallway, you notice it ends. Just another dead end, I wonder.
I look for the exit from the secret door.
Okay. Mitch looks for traps first. There are no traps, Mitch. You give me a perception check, Jim.
25.
25. You find another secret door in a similar fashion, and it opens up, and there's a staircase that leads upward from where you are. It's ascending upward is like, and then you notice there's another hallway going downward with different doors and everything like that. And
I choose up.
You choose up. Checking for more traps. Okay. There are no traps. As you choose up, you start to ascend these stairs. In a bit, you notice a window, but it's like just a tiny slit of a window that you can like peek your eye out, enough for like an arrow to be able to go through. And you can feel the breeze of outside a bit.
The breeze from outside, you say?
Yes.
Pause by the window and I look out. Do I see sky?
Yes.
I'll tug it clicks nearby and point at the sky through the window and say,
You barely can see through the window. It's just a little slit enough for an arrow to be put
I
in
can
place.
move so that he can see it as well.
I know.
You.
So
Sky.
that is home. I want to go home.
I get it, buddy. We'll get you there. We just gotta, dot a few T's and cross a few I's first, okay? The red-winged guy says he knows plane shift. He just doesn't, have it prepped today. So we can send you back. Just can't be right this second.
A small, sad coo as I continue up the stairs.
Oh, buddy.
Needle in the eye. Yes, I know. The word slit. Anyways, teehee.
That's
Yeah,
what you're talking about. I am a demure gentleman.
You hear someone go, hello?
Famine! No?
Okay?
What is all this then?
Lexi, who has not been playing with us for a while. One of her characters. She has 4 characters, each of whom is named after a horse of the apocalypse. And Famine is a Goliath barbarian who loves to kick down doors and yell, "Hello?"
She usually kicks them down with her forehead.
Yeah, well, that's true.
It's a strange kick, but I approve.
Yeah, unarmed strikes can use any part of the body. All right.
And then she says no, because that's what you're supposed to do at doors. The one bit of etiquette she managed to learn.
Right. All right. So someone's saying hello.
Yeah, someone said hello?
From which direction?
Upstairs as you start to hear footsteps.
Stealth mode. Stealth mode.
I believe that vanished when we threw the desk across the room and smashed it into a million pieces.
Well, yes and no. I mean, you are still under pass without trace.
I am still behind Rick, aren't I?
Yes. Someone
Yes.
said someone to someone, and someone was heading down the stairs, and then they heard you.
Well, I'm going to use Skulker. I am lightly hidden from this thing, and I thus intend to do so, using the great silhouette of the man in front of me to achieve that to a varying degree of hidden.
You're hiding behind a brick wall.
Or brick house.
Yeah, brick. House.
I have such a high stealth, even if I rolled a 1, that would have been 6.
Don't forget to add 10, everyone. To those stealth
Oh,
checks.
we're stealthing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought that was implied.
That's cocked. I can't use that. Plus 10. It's 24. Erica's stealth is... Oh, by the way, Erica did heal you several times. I believe.
Holy shit! I'm okay.
Plus 2.
I got
That is
36.
that is beyond hidden. Plus 27.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, 17 is Clix's stealth modifier, and then
Yeah,
I
same
added
as
plus
mine,
10
yeah.
for pass without trace. So it was just 40.
30. Oh, yeah.
That's
So,
actually,
I thought my
Whoa.
34 was going to be the highest, but I guess not.
I only got 31, if that helps.
everyone done rolling their stealth?
Yep.
Okay. You guys look around and quickly you notice what is it? Like a drape that you can like get behind.
All of us?
Yes, it's big enough.
7 pairs of feet hiding behind.
And the guy, then you see a guy, you hear the guy stop and looks around. Hello? It's an Avarial. Huh. I must be hearing things. Oh, well. Alright, back to business. Starts to go back up the stairs. And then he suddenly stops and then looks behind him. Looking around. And then proceeds back up the stairs again.
behind the tapestry, Clix is doing that cartoon thing where he looks like he's about to sneeze. And then puts a finger under his nose. I'm okay.
And when you feel it's safe, you all appear out of the tapestry.
The fuzzy darkness.
Hmm.
Who are you grabbing, Mitch?
The other guy, apparently, when he turns around, if he turned around or if he'd passed us.
Oh,
It's
the
so many
dude, right, the
proficiencies.
dude. Yes, thank you.
Okay, you're
Thank
gonna
you for that.
stealth behind the guy. Just waiting for a comment. Tim typing. Type. Yeah, okay. What are you doing when you get behind him? Are you killing him? Are you grabbing him? Knocking him out? Yada yada.
Asking for his phone number.
Ask for a phone number. Ask him out on a date. Maybe get some wine, some cheese, dinner, and a movie. No grapple. Huge hand over the nose and mouth. Alright, man, go grapple, Jack.
So
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah, he got a
test for that.
26 on his grapple check.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, let me roll. Versus.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Okay, he does not. He will not make it. Mitch, you win.
Can't believe Rick is grapplers.
So I got a desk thrown at me, and this guy gets a polite sleeper hold. This man employs the Geneva suggestion now?
So you got 31 to do this stealthily? Okay.
I whisper pew pew. Can I use my laser pistol silently?
No.
You gimbal to make you a laser silencer.
So you see him dragging this person struggling, trying to get out of Rick's grasp. Back to the mop room. That's a long trek. Do you really want to go back to the mop room or the kitchen?
The bird looks back and realizes the stairs go down. The down is not up. Down is not sky. He shakes his head and heads to where the fellow had come from to look around. You want me to roll perception check, Chief?
No, not yet. Oh,
I will go quietly up after him.
Okay.
Never leave a man alone.
Just mumbling from the guy. What are you doing about this guy? This has a better eye there than mop room. I will go along with it.
Yeah, I mean, the mop room is great for tradition, but it's also a long way from here. And it's literally all the way back to where we came into the building, so we would lose all of our progress.
Can knock him out.
Yeah, we could knock him out. We could take him back into that office with the broken desk.
Okay, KO him. Yeah, you can knock him out. Make an attack. Declare non-lethal. And sneak attack. You know you can declare non-lethal in this game. It's 5th edition. Any roll can be non-lethal.
Yeah, I did non-lethal with a longbow on Saturday. It was pretty awesome.
Fire the arrow backwards.
My head!
Well, the explanation was essentially that the head of the arrow had been cut off, so I was hitting someone with, like, the stick part of it. Oh!
Ow!
You know.
Slow enough not to impale them, I guess.
Alright, make your attacks, sir.
And knock him. Generally, I think pummeling someone
advantage.
who's unconscious in the head with a brick is like a finisher, kind of.
He's declaring non-lethal.
Oh.
Lightly.
I'll shoot him in the head 3 times. Don't worry, it's non-lethal.
I know.
Ignore my 125mm tank round. It's non-lethal. It's only gonna separate 4 of the limbs.
Rick is definitely a World Wrestling Federation kind of character.
You do it lightly. You knock him 2 times lightly with a brick. Okay. I feel like that's worse. You've just given that man, like, grazing cuts. It's so painful.
Ow! If
You ever fallen on gravel?
If there were rules for a bronchial nerve choke, then I'd be doing something like that. Bronchial.
The scene in Spaceballs where Lone Star tries the Vulcan neck pinch, and the guard's just like, no, you're doing it wrong. It's like this. And Lone Star fixes it and knocks the guy out.
It's like this.
Oh, thanks! And then uses the unconscious guy's hand to unlock a door. Thanks again!
19. You make your successful attack. Do your damage. Only one of those. You have advantage, so... Oh, your sneak attack? Okay.
14 plus 19 is 33.
33. Alright. You successfully knock out the person. He is KO.
Cool. Tie him up and leave him behind the tapestry.
Yeah.
can use them for the end scene. After we save the day, he'll be there during the credits going, guys.
Producer, who turned out the lights?
Don't you want me to interrogate him first?
You just knocked him out. You hit him with a brick twice in the head. In a sleeper hold.
Right, so now we should try good cop.
I'll wake him up.
Come on.
Quick, wake him up and threaten him with the brick.
Oh my god.
You want some more of this?
You would
Am
have to
I
heal
at
him
the
one
top of the
HP.
stairs yet? Can I look around?
You would have to heal him with 1 HP, and yes, you look up the stairs. The stairs seems to go winding upward.
While he's unconscious, Clicks will cast Detect Thoughts on him.
Okay.
And then attempt to dig deeper than his surface thoughts. He has a wisdom save.
I was thinking I could help you out with that spell, but unfortunately it's Simon who knows that one.
Ah.
So not only is he not here, but it's a completely different rule system.
Yeah, a completely different rule system and continuity. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What's the DC?
I'm sorry, 8.
It's a wisdom saving throw, D20 plus Dex.
8 plus 13. 19.
Okay, he makes it.
Oh, damn.
He makes it. Your spell fails. And you only get the surface, which is confusion.
Surface thoughts.
It's confusion and what the... and help and...
It's a monster in a tower.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, Rick's had to leave us because he has to go to bed.
He does?
Yep, it's a school night.
Who has to go to bed?
Rick.
Mitch.
Mitch? Mitch is going to school?
No, not Mitch. Rick. No, it's Mitch Rick? Whoever Sindri's character is.
Oh, no, that's Buck.
Oh,
Yeah,
there we
Aiden-
go.
Aiden
Sorry, I get those two
is-
mixed up.
Yeah, okay.
Aiden. Aiden. That's what happened. I was wondering where they went. Okay.
Much harder to learn new people when they have 3 different names.
Yeah.
Somebody watch the bird.
I'm assuming he means me and not Buck's bird.
No. Do you continue to ascend the stairway?
Yes, and my walking speed is a plus 35. Yeah, it's 35.
Yeah. Who wants to catch up with that?
I am moving at pace. Well, I'm not dashing or anything like that. I'm just
I will-
going.
I will keep up with him, and I am dashing occasionally, since his pace is longer than mine.
So you managed to catch up with him. You try to keep up with his pace a little bit. It's a little tiresome for you. Are you saying stuff to him?
He seems fairly determined on what he's doing. So, no.
So you just let him... Okay, cool. Anyone else?
I've given up standing up to people. It doesn't work.
If he could
They throw
extend
down
his
several
wings,
others.
he would be flying and he would be gone. dash or not.
The stairway is able to hold 3 people at a time. With some arm space.
Clicks will also follow. And
People was actually quite enough.
and he can keep up because he can bonus dash.
All right, dashing and daring and courageous. Percival's dashing. Who knew? Dashing and daring, courageous and caring.
Yeah, the average person is like 2, in D&D terms, about 2 feet across, and Iroquoian's wingspan is long. Up to 15, 16 feet.
Oh,
So
that's
there's
definitely
no way.
not enough room.
So the homebrew build of Vivarios that we used to make these characters specifically requires 10 feet.
Yeah, so they won't be flying in this either.
No. Yeah. Clicks and Elion are ground bound until such time as things open up a little bit.
Yeah, he's currently got 16. It'll eventually expand to 21.
Mitch,
But definitely too thicky.
what are you doing? Because the party's separating.
He's waking that guy up with his brick. You get the message?
Yes. Supervising the interrogation. Is it just you? Because Erica's leaving too.
Elion is there, but he'll kind of hesitate. It's like, are we doing this now?
Is Percy there? No, Percy went up with I'll win.
And while Elion is predisposed to follow the bookish, well-dressed gentleman, he will also hesitate because it's unwise to leave people behind.
How's the prisoner doing? He's unconscious.
And he shook off a detect thought spell, which, Clicks was like, "Well, that's the extent of my interrogation abilities. Good luck."
Farewell, Dash.
I mean, he is a living lie detector, but he's not going to do much lying when he's unconscious. Well, lying down.
Lying in state, perhaps.
Oh.
Mitch is typing. Type.
Bear in mind, I'm not currently walking at my full speed.
What?
So I have a +5 standard, but I also have superior mobility, so I could be going at 45.
So Mitch throws him over his shoulder and goes. It's like, yeah, all right.
Clearly, beating him with the brick isn't waking him up quite fast enough for me. Something about concussions, I don't know.
Double dash. Oh, he double dashes. Damn, give me
While carrying?
Yeah, I need endurance for
Presumably
this.
heavy person?
What's endurance in this game? God damn it.
Constitution?
Yeah, Constitution.
Athletics with con?
No. Athletics is the acting of doing it. Having
Endurance,
endurance
stamina is strength. His actual capability, fitness, is constitution.
Yes, so I need that.
So probably a save then.
Yeah, it needs to be a Constitution save because he's running with someone in tow.
A cheap rug.
Normally I'd be like, yeah, you're fine. You'll get there. Just how tired will you be?
Well, he showed us what he's gonna roll.
Well, he's not-
Let's see how he rolls.
26. Wow. You made this look good. You're like, yeah.
He's rolled really well tonight, which
Flex.
is really unfortunate for me.
So yeah, oh yeah, he just speeds right up. His breath is fine. He's like a normal runner in this case, like an Olympian runner. Just this golden god of a man, just fluttering up the stairs with no problem. That's some stride right there.
What's his walking speed?
I think it's 30.
60. I move 35 over 2 turns. Okay, yeah, he's not caught up yet then.
No. This is not a dude. You're a dude. This is a man.
I'm about to become a blur if you catch up.
It's like a pirate had a baby with an angel.
And after a bit, you'll catch up unless they move faster. You guys are brisk. You'll have to take 2 turns trying to catch up.
Who are we catching up to?
Well, Mitch is. Mitch goes right by you. One of your characters.
Up
It
the
would've-
stairs?
Yep.
It would have been Clicks because he left last.
Yes. Goes right
And Erica,
past.
they left at the same time.
Yes. And they're like,
Elion is following as quickly as he can, and he
Sorry, I keep
is...
forgetting Elionza.
It's all right. I do prefer to blend in with the stacks. Elion is going to cast Expeditious Retreat to help him catch up.
You can't advance with expeditious retreat.
Yeah, I'm very.
What?
Retreat to the fore, men!
Right there in the
Positive
title.
would cut it.
Um, it's well, I'm treating myself to an additional burst of speed. Unfortunately, being that this is a concentration spell, it does mean that Pass Without Trace has dispersed. But we weren't really focusing all that much on being stealthy at this point anyway.
Well, you
Gave it away.
do. Yeah, I was gonna say you do dash as an action. Then, what's your walking speed?
His walking speed is 30.
Then you do another one as bonus, so you would be 15 feet behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you caught up rather quickly, and now he's the one behind, and poor Erica is left all alone.
She's trying her best. She's running in full armor. 30 feet.
Fortunately, she's no longer stealthy.
Yeah, all you can hear is ching, 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 ching. Wait up.
And Ethos isn't with us, is he?
Nope.
No, so this cycles back around to me, and very much noticing that people are keeping up quite well, he would add the additional 10 to his pace and move at 45, and then also dash. He is eager to leave this place, and since everyone seems to be moving with such ease, he moves with the grace of a well-tamed bird, and has effectively left the scene of the stair, or at least hopes, as he sieges forward in search of sky.
Oh, it still keeps going upward in a nice spiral.
In his head, he is wishing that in another world he knew how to make satchel charges, because this tower is pain.
Erica got us 19 and 16 in cuts, and then plus 9. She's great, but she's like, I can't keep up. Ding, 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 ding,
I could have
ding.
leapt as well.
Everyone make Constitution saves.
Sure.
Because we're retrofacting that you guys all climb this on the stairway.
And then add 8, so 19. Yeah.
Okay, you are still good. Oh, Mitch, you're a disadvantage. $22, you said, for Percy?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you're fine. All of you are fine. Well, Erica has to make another one because it takes longer. She's still fine.
Elion got a 20.
That's good.
And Click's got a 13.
Alright, Clicks, take one, take one, what is it? Your one level exhaustion, yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, but everyone else made it fine. You're all good. You only took one level exhaustion. Clicks is like, as you make your way upward. You can see the sweat dripping off all you. Well, except for the.
That's not going anywhere until we do a long rest. Until then, all my ability checks are disadvantaged. So, that's great.
And when you get top, you notice a hallway and a big door and 2 guards way down there.
I presume Birdman is like at least 2 rounds ahead of us.
Yes. So he's in front. It's a big hallway. It's like literally hundreds of feet. And each on the side is Avaros and armor with their wings and all that. You can fly in this room, for God's sakes. It is a massive hallway.
So I can fly, is what I'm hearing.
Yes. But this is no sky.
No sky, but this is at least a 20-foot hallway.
Yep.
How long is the hallway?
300 feet long.
Damn. Well, I'm naturally already in the air because sky may not be here, but ceiling high equals yes. And flying at 50 feet, I am a bullet trying to find the other end of the hallway.
Clicks and Elion will also take to the air in hopes of not getting completely separated. Their fly speed is currently 60, and both can bonus dash.
Oh yeah, I'm adding exhaustion. I'm only moving at 50 because my fella is quite hooked.
Alright.
Actually, he was 65,
I don't think your
he was
movement
65.
speed is inhibited by exhaustion for a couple of levels.
You know what? Did we actually
Figures.
take any rests after that,
No.
Subtle Knife guy? No, I didn't think so. I am very heavily damaged, even with the healing I was given. Hit with a desk. Hit with acid. Shanked several times.
Elion will call out, perhaps belatedly, to Alwyn in Orin, which is language he speaks.
I understand that.
Good friend. respect that you are in fear. That this world is alien to you. But let us stop. Let us take a breather. Let us gather our wits and our strength
Okay.
and approach this from another angle.
Matt, what's your AC?
Elion's is currently 18.
Shepard, what's your AC?
Currently 19.
And Clicks is 17. 'Cause
Two-
he's also in the air with them.
Oh, okay. 2 arrows whiz by you. Whew!
Right.
From the end of the hallway.
Of course.
And then you start to hear boom, really loud echoing sound. And then a boom.
Apparently the window of our subterfuge has been closed.
What gave it away?
I mean, I should have had a +5 to that because I have alert. Well, my ceaseless charge does indeed cease as I expand my wings in an airbrake-like fashion. My bow has in fact been out this entire time, and I am now glaring into the hallway wondering, Because, the last time arrows flew at me, I was surrounded by a bunch of very annoyed, winged, elvish creatures who are not the one who seems reasonable. And naught shall step between me and Sky at this present time.
Initiatives.
Currently 15.
You got 15?
No, I said in my head I'm doing my thing. I am currently +15. So 1d20 plus
17.
34.
34. Okay.
11 for Percy.
11. Okay.
Even with disadvantage, Clicks got 24.
Yeah, this is with my advantage.
9.
Holy crap. And Elion got 21. It's because I didn't bring the Half-Orc.
Elion got 21. Okay.
Alright, yeah, Mitch is reiterating that Rick has positioned the hostage as a shield
Body
that
shield?
has his knife out. Yeah.
No.
Matt, Clicks got what?
24, even with disadvantage.
Okay. Thank you. Rick, what'd you get?
34 for him.
34.
Oh, excuse me. He got an 11. I was looking at the wrong roll. Alwyn got 34.
Yeah, I got that.
Rick got 11. Okay.
Yep.
But he does have a human shield.
He does. So that would give him like half cover.
Yes. Abnormal size of Rick and incomplete positioning because he has his weapon drawn, half cover.
Percival or Rick, who wants to go first?
Rick can. Tired of getting in the way of the party doing what it wants to do.
Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Alwyn, you're up.
Yes, sir. Alright, let's take a look here.
Distance?
Well, I'm guessing you moved at... What's your flight speed?
I moved at 50 once because you intercepted us before first turn went through.
31? No, what did you say again? My brain...
50?
50, okay.
You
so
said
mean...
the tunnel is 300 feet long.
Yes, so... that would be 250 your space against theirs.
Okay.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
Morgan's been in stealth mode the whole time. Because it's a little bunny thing. Just kidding. Morgan, don't forgive me.
How tall is Clicks again?
Like 4 foot something. He's medium, but he's a small medium.
Okay, it is very much specified that my wings are a good portion of my body size. He would be covered behind my wings presently, because I have air braked into hell. With Sharpshooter, I take 0 disadvantage on this, and I'm presuming it wasn't an Avarial that fired at me?
Yes, there's 2 elves. Avarial elves.
Okay, I'm just going to use my automated sheet for this. Does a 30 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
See, senor.
I didn't expect quite that well. Sharpshooter, don't need to add that because that covers up to 275. I did take... Yeah, that will affect him. Yep, I will be eligible for Sudden Strike. Does a 26 hit as well?
See?
Okay. So that will be... Where's my actions here? We'll just do that on this. Okay. 17 damage to that nearest boy.
Okay, thank you. Alright, is that your turn?
Oh, yeah, because, actually, no, wait. Do either of these, fellows have Sharpshooter?
Yes.
Then yes, I am done.
Okay. Clicks.
Okay.
Your view is obscured.
Clicks is going to draw his rifle, juke to the left so that he can dart out past Elwyn's wingspan, and attempt to fire at one of the Avarials.
Left or right?
Well, he
fired at the
moved
right.
left, so... Wait, their right or my right?
I
They're
fired
right.
at our right one, so they're left.
Okay, all right. So I'll shoot at the one. I'll shoot at the one on our left.
Okay. So you shot at the one at the right, you said? And yeah, okay.
Yeah, I shot the one at the right, directly
Got
in
it.
front of me, because I was leading right.
Yep. Thank you. All right. Make your shot.
It's a 27.
That'll hit.
Do not have sneak attack on this. So that is 10 magical piercing damage. and Clicks will then dart back behind cover. And that's his turn.
Okay. So you did 37. No, you did 10 damage.
I did.
Okay. All right. Both of these guys will shoot at each one of you. Does a 20 hit you? Your auto win.
Yes.
Okay.
Clicks will use his guitar, expend one of the uses of his cutting words to roll a d12 and subtract it from the to hit roll.
What?
Yeah, that's how cutting words works. I yell, "Yo, asshole!" and I distract him to throw off his shot, and I use one of my bardic inspiration die to subtract from his to hit.
He only did 13.
That doesn't actually work either, though. Cutting words is limited to 60 feet. They are 250 away.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were closer than that.
No.
My apologies.
No, they are on the other side of the hallway.
It's fine. I'll keep that inspo for later then.
But thank you for the attempt.
Anyways, take 13.
Yeah. I sure wish Erica healed me more.
I wish I knew you were that hurt.
I got pretty... I got double tapped by that monster pretty thicky.
Yeah.
You did good damage to me, and then I got hit with a table and acid.
It always ends up shitty for someone else.
I am currently at... No way, I didn't add that yet. Yeah, I am currently at 65 HP.
So you're not in danger, you're just not great.
Yeah. Considering I have a max HP of 201, I'm not fantastic, but I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet!
Feathers definitely ruffled. But yeah, what's this, Oh no, is the second guy also shooting at me?
Oh yeah, it was shooting at apologies, I got distracted. With clicks. Yeah, by clicks.
Since I have partial cover behind Alwyn, does that add 2 or 5 to my AC?
No.
Okay, that's how cover's supposed to work.
Yes, and there's moves that can ignore cover.
Oh,
Duh.
the sharpshooter stuff.
Yes, we just talked about sharpshooting.
We just talked about a lot of things.
Okay, yeah, that's true. 22.
22 does hit.
Um, 17.
Yeah, sharpshooter actually ignores anywhere up to 3/4 cover. Outside of anything that would have a ranged advantage.
I'm aware. I just forgot that they had it.
Yeah. Yeah, did they both have it?
Yes.
I suspect it's part of the training for the Journals Guard.
Bloody fascist.
It's a giant hallway with guards at the end. What do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna try to snipe you out of the air or snipe you wherever.
Mm-hmm.
Puts the enemy at a disadvantage. Anyways, Alvin.
Yes.
No, Elyon. Sorry.
Alright, how far are they away from us?
You 300 feet.
250. We're 50 feet in. He was behind me.
Oh, okay. Was that far? I couldn't remember. I know Erica saw us.
I was doing my best using expeditious retreat and my full flight speed, which is 60, to keep up with Alwyn and try to talk him down with Orin, which is when we were so rudely interrupted by pointy
Percival, were you
projectiles.
still dashing?
What's that?
First of all, stop dashing at the top of the stairs.
And did you proceed forward with a certain normal pace, or?
No.
Right.
We let the flying birdman fly. Nothing was going to stop him without hurting.
Yeah, he's
He's
300
been hurt
now,
enough.
unless, yeah, they'd have to add, -5 to damage now, plus 10 to hit him.
Oh, so Matt, it's 250 feet for you.
Okay.
Then, if you're with them, just not flying.
Wait, I can't fly?
No, you can fly.
Okay. All right. I just wasn't sure what you
Oh,
meant by...
you are not. It's they have one of them has a high. He has 50 feet of flying speed. I believe Aurel only get 30.
A Variel, based on the build that we used, their flying speed is 10 times their proficiency bonus.
Yeah, and I have 65, but I was only flying at 50.
Okay, so what is your Veros? It should be 60, right? Your proficiency is +6, if I remember.
Yes.
So actually, you'd be right in that fray too.
Yeah,
That's
you're right next to
that
me.
was my understanding.
Sorry, I didn't
all
realize this. Apologies.
Okay. Just talked about it.
I know.
But yeah, he is going to drop under his comrades and fly slightly lower to the floor. He is going to fly towards the enemy movement bonus dash and action dash. So he gets 180 feet closer.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
He just went for it. He banzai charged that line.
Yeah. And that's as far as he can get, but that's like over halfway.
Yeah.
So hopefully he'll be able to. Yeah.
Okay. Erica, run! It's still going up the stairs. All right. Percival.
God bless her.
Rick, go before me.
Oh yeah, Rick.
Rick's behind him still. Rick hadn't caught up to us yet, so Percival
No.
would be in front by at least 10.
He's only one round behind you, so so Percival, you're up.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I will go forward 30 feet.
Okay.
I will cast. Okay.
Shadow.
Arcane,
The cat.
Arcane.
Sorry.
Arcane Gate.
Okay.
I put the teleportation portal at the near end facing me, the far end also facing me. So they see the black, useless side of it. And that is my actions.
We are top of the round again. I'll win.
Rick with his movement would actually be entering into the fray, so he would be there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. He would have. What's your movement speed, Rick? Mitch? You said 35, right? Oh, the arcane gate. You create linked portals between 2 points within 500 meters. 500 feet. Is it 10 feet, Percival? I think they're 10 feet in diameter.
Shadow.
Yeah,
Calm
I think they're
down,
10
damn
feet.
it.
Yeah, basically,
No one's
you
coming
can't
upstairs.
enter from the opposing side, but if you enter from the side that you went through, it goes through it. If you were approaching and you had 35 speed, you would actually be able to do that. Did you put the portal on the other side of the hallway?
Yes.
Okay, you could go through
One
the
is down.
Right, you could go through the portal if you wanted, but that would reduce you to a bonus. That's I don't know what action.
No, going through the portal would be movement.
Oh, would it? What do we? I haven't used our arcane gate in a long time. Yeah, the portal comes out on the other side of the hallway, and you'd have 25 feet of movement when you get to the top of there. And it's right behind those guards.
So you go through the portal. You're behind the guards. Which one you going for?
With his human body shield.
Yes. Cease fire. Why are you shouting ceasefire?
He said he was trying to force a parlay before.
Drake's Bane from the single up form of single file. Well, translate.
Confusion?
You're using your
Confused?
turn to do this? Okay. I
You
rush
rush to the
into
front.
the front as far as I can.
To the front of where? You were on the opposite... In front of the enemies?
Could he step through the arcane gate, though, just like Jim did?
Yeah.
He did, he went through the gate. He is behind the enemies.
Jim did not step through the gate because he did not have any access to do what he got there.
Oh, okay.
So, are you moving in front of the enemies, or are you trying to go past the enemies back towards us? Because then you'd be between Elion and him. Them. The things.
Thanks.
Listen, I don't subscribe to the Fascist Angel Party.
Nor should you.
Their rights are forfeit, for their infernal construction keeps me from sky. How
Alright.
dare they have to not have open roofs?
Okay, we're running out of time. I'm going to state that we're going to make this quick because you guys are going to get it. You guys going to knock these fuckers out or kill them or whatever you decide.
Okay.
It's just going to take some... I mean, they've had like 10 more health each. Bunch of level 18s. Yeah.
Anyway, I say we are Drake's Bane, give us what we want or you will die. So you're trying to coerce them?
Oh yeah, then they'll try to kill you and then alright, cool. We're gonna wrap it up here. You guys engage in combat further. You get oh fucking Christ, I can't even speak now. You get the upper hand on them. They missed a couple times against you, and I don't know, you want to kill them, knock them out, you decide.
I would like to stab them with my rapier till they're unconscious.
Okay. So dead. Got it.
There we go. That's a
Slaughter them in return. Shoot the hostages, but we slaughter them in return. And there stands before you 2 massive doors. Until next time.
Okay. You, Birdman, you want out?
Birdman will have out of this place through those doors eventually.
Okay. That's the path you're choosing.
The outside is the good side, or so he thinks. I imagine this place is probably leading. We've probably been bamboozled right to the orb. Check the traps.
I do not cast another arcane gate going 500 feet out.
You do not?
Because he said he wanted to go. I do not.
Okay.
Because he said he wanted to go through those doors.
All right.
I know he was very much. Birdman very much annoyed by all the confinement and scarcity and all that nonsense, but now he has found opponents and he has frustrations to take out.
Before we finalize for the evening, I want to share a bit of happy news.
Oh.
Alexis, who could what? No,
You're pregnant?
no, I am not pregnant.
Oh, so sad.
To get pregnant, you have to have sex. No, but
Jesus.
I fail to see how this is happy news.
no, Alexis, who was not with us tonight, but is an emeritus member of our team, is engaged.
Aww.
She in the Discord?
Her partner Riley got
That's
her a
what I
ring,
thought. Wow.
and they just posted it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So it's Facebook official?
it's Facebook official.
Hmm.
I knew the ring
Better
was
than that.
coming because Riley showed me a while ago.
Aw.
But now it's actually on a finger. So boom.
Guess they wanted to put a ring on it.
Yeah. So I'd say that's a fair reason for the game. I don't know.
No. We had a good session. Thank you, everybody. We had a little
Yeah.
combat, a little cooperation, some...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good times.
Good times.
Thank you very much, and you all have a good night. And nerds... Turn down for what?
Turn down for snot.
Snot.